he got someone to do it for him. But hello and welcome to everybody's face except everybody except mine and Anvek. But that's fine. He has Hero Forge. He's currently selling his affiliate link to Hero Forge, so you can go to HeroForge/Anvek and you'll see 404, but that's fine. That just means you're getting somewhere. No? It's going awkward.
That was one of the oddest sponsors I've ever heard in my life.
And we got
Eduardo.
Wait.
This is why I host the game shows
this
and you
time?
run the games.
What?
He did put his name correct this time.
Yeah,
He's learning.
Yeah, look at that. He's earned it. He's learned it.
What was the fluffy thing?
The who? Wait, what?
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving
one
on.
of us is going to have to regretfully.
So who's playing Caldron's character? Because
That's
I
what I was
vote
about to
not
bring
Greg.
up. Cauldron will not be, maybe not being able to appear tonight. But do not worry. I have a solution to this. I have a
no.
Mr. Bean soundboard. And I believe it will perfectly replicate the Cauldron experience.
I
I want this to happen. Proceed.
mean, I have something close to that. I have these.
No. Mr. Bean.
Yeah, I know Mr. Bean. I don't like. Yeah, I don't have Mr. Bean, but I should. I'm a bad.
How dare you?
That'll be
She's
Cauldron.
European. That will work.
Right.
They're all the same.
Exactly.
Mhm.
They're all the
Well,
same.
we were
Yeah,
told
you
all
get it.
white people are the same, so they're all the same.
Yeah,
you
but
get
they're
it.
also apparently
That's
not
why you're the
welcome in
captain.
D&D, so we're not really gonna pay attention to that shit.
Jamaican food cannot be cooked fresh every day. Do you understand that?
I hit the wrong one. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Why you gotta be racist like that?
Bombocat!
I meant that one.
Again, what? Still trying to decipher the context.
It's from Ramsey, like his show, you know, Ramsey's Kitchen,
Oh,
Kitchens from
Gordon
Hell.
Ramsay. 'cause
Yeah,
he's British too.
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
Sometimes it's better not to ask. Sometimes
Anywho, what did she say? What did she say? She was making fun of me earlier on my
Everyone
previous
hear
stream.
me fine?
Yeah, you sound great.
We hear you, Captain.
Anywho, if you want to get your own music in your game and you want to get it for free, go check out Tabletop RPG Music on Patreon. There you can get all his songs for free, and if you sign up, you get extra stuff too, like hour versions of his songs and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. They also have a Foundry module that I think even Pinger here uses.
Yep,
So-
his new release this month was actually really good.
Oh, his latest album? Yeah.
What a cool dude.
Yeah.
You got that stuff from?
He does have pink hair sometimes,
Okay.
but I forgive him. Other than that, if you want to see more of me, all my socials are down there. If you want to see more of Pinger, go to... Shit, I forgot to look it up first.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Not Blacksmith. Blacksmith.
I mean, depending on
You're
what
getting
you're
there.
really trying to buy.
Greg, you're getting there, man. You're like 60%
I'm
of
making
the
it.
way.
I'm making
You're
it.
making
He makes
progress.
some
I'm
very
so
heavy
proud.
rings that you hang off of yourself.
There it is. Other than that, come back next week and see everybody here. So, last time on Against the Aeon Throne, a lot of things happened. You all found a certain Tamarin, a weasel-like creature, that offered you some services. But unfortunately, she told you that you would need to go get an Aslanti ship, preferably a shuttle ship, what do you call it? The ships that
Transport
carry
ship.
stuff. Transport ship. In order to get their clearance codes, because only those type of ships would have clearance to the prison, and also their engine signature, which she said that she would apply to your ship so that you could take your own ship if you would like to the prison. Also,
And she also tried to pull a fast one for us, like, Captain, they're going in this shit.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
so last
We risked
left
our
off-
necks. She ain't going in there alone.
Yeah.
Weasel! Weasel, how much rodent do you have in your blood?
If it's
The
more than
captain would like to
1%, they
know.
gotta go.
It's more like a
Pinger's the one
ferret
to send.
slash weasel. So there's not too much rat. As much as ferrets
How
are like
much?
rats.
Is it Full Metal Jacket or Hollow Point level? I
Hollow
need to
point,
know.
always.
Always hollow point, it's safer. So for other people. Anyways, the you all devised a plan, a humane plan, a plan that would allow you to take all of them prisoners without hurting anyone, any innocents needlessly. So you had all the people of this cruise ship come out into your docking area, and then you took down, you opened up the airlock and had them all be sucked out into space and killed them all.
There's no such thing as an innocent fascist.
True. You then closed up the airlock and you looked at your spoils. There you checked out the ship for a while. You found one remaining crew. After figuring out a bit more information, Septimus decided to end that crew member. NV7 disconnected the virtual intelligence from the ship, and with the last thing we left off on was as you were heading out.
I got a Tamagotchi.
Tamarin was heading in. The weasel-like, ferret-like creature was heading in. She's actually a ghost claw, if you know what that is. And she headed in with a few of her compatriots into the Aslanti ship to, one, get what they need in order to apply the upgrades for your subterfuge, but also to check out the cargo. She did come to...
Expressly, the captain is supposed to talk to them about that cargo before they touch it.
And
she did go to, I think it was Septimus or Dicel, I can't remember, asking about how they're going to split the cargo and what to do with it and what it is. And you all declined and said to wait for the captain. And so we ended the episode there because it was already late anyways. But that is where we left off. Tamarin is going in to the enemy ship with her 4 little companions, or little creatures with 6 arms.
Bellastar's going to look at them very sternly and said, "Whoa, hold on a second."
She will turn to you and just stare at you.
My people will get the transponder off. Your people will install it on our ship. This ship is now ours. So get off the deck. Get off the ramp trying to get onto it. You're getting your payment by us going to get the people off of this cell for you. What's in there is mine.
Dost thou have needed knowledge on technology for engine signatures?
We have some of the best people to do that. And I look over at NV7. Can't believe I had to give him a compliment like that.
NV7, roll an engineering.
Oh yeah, you got it.
I go off in a corner and cry.
Because I had to compliment him? I feel that way too.
There's a reason why we quit using Roll20. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm using the Hephaestus.
Yeah,
I got a
definitely
25.
with Hephaestus.
I would
A
use
25.
Hephaestus.
Since I don't have dice.
So with the 25, you know that this is actually a specialized profession in order to do this type of thing. You think you might be able to, but it's actually going to be pretty hard for you without being specialized in that particular thing.
Well, it's your call at the end of the day there, NV7. Do you want to try it? Or do you maybe want to take one of them as help and oversee it at least?
Yeah, and NV7 will sponsor. Well, he'll shadow one of their engineers.
I'm being stupid. What was her name again, by the way? The Weasel?
Tamarin.
And then I'll tell Tamarin, you, me, and Cauldron will go and inspect the cargo hold. And Distill, med bay's yours, bud.
Tamarin will speak up and say, but thy is the one. I don't know. How the fuck do you say I in Old English? God damn it. Why'd they do this to this character? She says, but
I.
I.
Mineself.
But thyself. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect chance to use mineself.
Oh, Greg, I can't believe you don't know how to speak ferret. How unprofessional of you.
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't really
she
even
will-
have to bother if you don't.
She will say, yeah, I know. She'll say, but thyself is the engineer in this case.
Well, then.
Let's go inspect cargo first.
Okay. You want to come with us, NV7? You might see something I don't.
NV7
Well,
nods.
I guess that's fair.
And I guess we don't need Cauldron with us. Cauldron will keep an eye on the rest of them. And Owen, Greg,
Get it? get it.
You could
Ferret.
do the same thing.
Fair it.
As NV7's walking away with Ballastar, Orangid could hear NV7 relay this to Ballastar.
Apparently it's I.
Captain, I must illuminate you on the matter. It has been rather hard for me to be able to find stuff around our quarters. We really should find a master of our quarters. And Tommy, I'm having trouble being able to define things. There's no proper designations. Nobody's keeping track of all the stuff that we've been gaining. You really should put somebody on this, Captain.
Someone is on that. Orangig's our corner master.
I can send you reports to NV7.
And right as I say that, I start cursing up a storm because yet again, another one of those pop-ups pop up in front of my eyes. See, he is the quartermaster. I look at NV7.
NV7 can't see your own heads-up display. It's just like, Captain, you're delusional. Let's get you on the ship. Let's get you someplace familiar.
You don't know how hard it is.
As you're walking away, NV7 wraps his cold metallic digits around your shoulders and starts massaging them as we walk back up the ramp.
I think after the first time
shoot
going to the Met
Orangag
Bay, he
a
just
glare.
decided it's better
I
to deal
shoot
with it.
Orangag a glare and I mouth this at him. You see what you do? You see how stressed you make the captain?
Orangag is blinking without knowing how to process this information, and he just says,
Are
"Hey,
you
I'm
blinking
just
Morse
doing
code?
my
Because I
job."
can speak that.
What?
Are you
No, I'm
blinking
not
Morse
doing-
code? Because I speak that.
No, I'm not doing Morse code.
Jam code.
Well, NV7 will take what you blinked as a personal insult upon his honor, and he will be addressing this later.
So you head onto the ship with Tamarin.
Thank you, Greg. Move on.
Does
please.
she
So glad our captain didn't have an HR department on the ship.
do you all let her
We
helpers
did,
go
but
with
the
her,
skill pulled him
or
apart. He wanted to know how he ticked.
her little helpers, her little furry helpers that are with her will actually just follow her in unless you try to stop them?
You furries, no.
I don't want to be unpersonable, but I'm keeping a close eye, and I'll motion to like NV7 to do the same.
Okay. And
So,
what
like,
about
I'm
Orangag?
actively watching.
Is Orangag going with him, or
he's
is
got a taser ready?
or is
Chris
Orangag
says
still in
as-
the vent?
No, I was inside the ship. I went with them.
Oh,
inside
that's
the
right.
ship.
That's right. You did to go talk
Chris
to
said-
the.
I was
That-
just purposely ignoring him last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Orangig
when
wants to
he
come in
made
with
a
us,
joke about Cauldron being British.
why don't you come in with us, Orangig?
Okay. And Crescent said that Jitterbug is the HR department.
Oh God.
Well, she is now. I'm just saying the previous one. There's parts of her in Distill's lab.
Disto, is Disto gonna stay on the station or go with them as well?
I went to the Med Bay. I believe you said
Okay.
that this is the time that I finished that other activity.
Ah, okay. You're talking about the cure for the treatment.
Yeah, you
for
said I'd got something
Escar.
to cease progression. I think that's as far as I got.
Yeah, you were able to concoct something to give him advantage on his daily saving throw he makes. Yeah. Okay, so Disto is working on that. You all head into the Relic, the ship that you commandeered. It looks empty, especially with the AI taken out. Nothing is really reacting with you except the automated functions. And you go into the cargo hold. You see crates of different things. You start looking through the crates. At first, you just see a lot of food stuff, basic supplies. You see some canisters of air, of compressed air, even. You see some other important basic life support supplies here. This ship was apparently delivering the necessities, the necessities to the station. However, in the back, you find a set of crates. Within those crates, you find 5,000 UPBs. UPBs.
Is this money?
Is that a lot?
Universal
better than
crafting
money.
materials. It is
Yeah.
better than
Lot.
money.
That's a lot.
That I can build anything up to our level that is on if it has a technological description, I can build it up to our level using those as a template instead of money.
Oh, cool.
Tamarin looks at it, and you almost get a sense of disappointment from her. Her head kind of hangs, and she will say, "Thine UPCs would be very helpful, but You can't take them. It would be too suspicious when you all go to deliver these.
What is she looking for? I'm gonna ask her. What is she looking for? What is valuable to her?
I like to take the supplies, basic foods and other living things.
I think we can come to an understanding on that.
You can have, thy can have UPCs if thy wishes, but Gold Prison will ask for them.
We can always give him Warren Gag.
Yeah, Oren Gig would give himself for the cause. That's why we would keep him around.
I am no longer a supply.
NV7 looks at the our ship's manifesto.
About that, Norn.
You see scratched in.
That list you keep sending me of stuff on the inventory. Guess what's at the very top of it? It says Oren Gig.
No.
Mascot.
It says from Orangutan.
No, NV7 shows Orangeg mascot / trading material.
You look at Pinger's device to see what he's seeing, and Orangeg notices that it's actually the inventory that he's reading is actually coming from NV7. Apparently, NV7 is intercepting your inventory list and adding stuff.
Okay, then NV7 could be the middleman. I could send him the inventory.
NV7 premeditates. He sees a look on Orangeg's
He's your
face.
editor.
He premeditates it. He's already talking to SA.
SA, deal with this.
Whatever. He doesn't look like he's talking to anybody. You just see NV7 gesture towards you and think something very loudly. Deal with whatever this is, SA.
I don't know what you expect from me. I can go and hack Ballastar's datapad
Okay,
there and
what
put
you
it
do
back to
is-
original.
What you do is we'll put up a firewall. Our firewall is integrated to make him think that everything that he's sending out is being read, but it's actually not being delivered.
All right, I'll get on that right now.
And make sure that there's I'm going to pre-write a bunch of automated responses that would be similar to something that me or the captain would say.
All right.
But
you
it
load up
thinks like we
ChatGPT.
are interacting with him.
But it's not. I'm not sending messages. It's literally the I make a sort of a sign with the nanites,
Yeah.
and it's
He did go
it's
old
floating.
school. Well, it's not old school.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's
NV7
really
has-
analog. It's floating right in front of you with the.
Screw's very
the
good about branding.
inventory.
NV7 has a Schrodinger's level of vacuum cleaners on him at any given time. All right.
You actually notice when you try to pull all your nanites back, you see NV7 scoot over an inch. But
Don't worry about it.
but yes, you load up chat in V7 and you apply it to the email that goes out or whatever.
So the second Orangeg, the nanosecond the Orangeg sends out something, he's immediately getting a response from either me or Ballastar of like a bunch of like.
This is a great
emojis.
report. Thank you for your.
No, it's just vague criticisms about his jam.
Yeah, it should be vague criticisms, but at the very end, I always try to add compliments to like. And
You
this one
compliment
didn't suck
sandwich
as
it.
much as last time.
Yeah,
You are a valuable part to our ship.
yeah. You send out the latest
Alright.
report and it says you are a
NV7
valuable part to your
one,
ship.
One of
Mhm.
NV7's glowing red eyes turn off and turn back on, and a simile of what you can only assume to be his form of a wink.
Anyways,
Find anything else in here?
looking through here, that seems to be all of it. It has basic foodstuffs and life support supplies, and 5,000 UPBs, which you imagine they use to get everything else they need.
I want
It's a
Dice
prison
Steel
ship.
to look
There's
at this and see if
contraband.
there's anything he wants first, and then anything he doesn't, I say we do give to her.
Okay.
Does anyone disagree with that? I mean,
I don't care about medical supplies, but if the ship has an arming station or a armory,
I'll just
I
patch into one
wouldn't-
of the video feeds and look at what they're doing.
That's right. This still wasn't with us. He was in the medical bay, scavenging supplies. So,
But if
yeah.
you would like, you can have your quartermaster send a report to Diestill.
We all
Yes.
have comm units.
Well,
Every time he sends me like a report of any kind, the response back is always a list of the different organs that are still in play and requests for
It's like an Amazon
for more
wish list.
preservation agents.
See,
Or Gag,
That's
let
why
him know that there's
Asking him if he'll donate one of his more powerful ones.
Or Gag, let him know that there's a slightly used engineer back on the deck.
slightly used.
Yes,
You know,
all parts
she'd
still
make a
available
good
except the head.
assistant. She would make a good assistant.
It was a he, but sure, it can be a she. You can make it a she.
A little surgery here and there we fix. Anyway,
I can't believe
Still
it.
cocks a shotgun. I have the tool.
I just switched the brains with the other one. It's good. So, seeing what I can on the camera, I will also remind the captain. Captain, be sure to check for hidden compartments. You know, prisoners love contraband.
I'm going to use my smuggler's knowledge and
sure, you can do a
Use
smuggler
my-
roll.
best guess to see if where they would hide something. Okay.
And I would just be after some of the what'd you call it? Life support stuff and medical supplies. That's all I'm after is stuff like that.
Okay, you don't see many medical supplies beyond basic cleaning apparatus and the cheap things that you
those-
imagine. But
Can those UPB things be used for augmentations?
Anything that's technological. If you look it up, as a mechanic with my crafting trait, if it's technological, at our level, my level of construction, I can build it.
definitely cybernetics. Augmentations, I think some of them can.
It depends. If it's a biological, no. Technological, yes.
I
why I
would
said
request some
cybernetic
of those
enhancements,
for. I would request some of those for materials to use for medical
Like,
purposes.
actually, one of the things that we really need to do is sit down and upgrade all of our equipment across the board. Look at upgrades for our
Yep,
armors.
yep.
Because I'm going to tell you, Starfinder, it doesn't have good armor. You don't upgrade by getting armor. You upgrade by adding things to your armor. And you guys need to sit down and look at the stuff that's available to us and think about what upgrades you need.
You could have
We
also
are
bought
following
a
up.
bunch if you didn't, exile yourself from the station with a bunch of merchants, but that's okay.
Profession or culture for my check.
Profession.
Then it's going to be
Decent.
22, but it's decreased by 5.
Yeah. You do find some hidden compartments on this ship. Unfortunately, there's nothing in them. It kind of goes with what you imagine with Aslanti, that you wouldn't have hidden contraband. It'd be kind of against their code to some degree. But you do realize that, oh, yes, the main hidden compartment you found the person in earlier. I think that's how you actually found that person eventually.
You made us roll an intelligence-based perception check.
Oh, yeah, that kind of thing.
And that's
That
how
was
we
a
found them.
smart thing to do. Good job, Greg.
Just looking at all Chris' responses.
Oh, no. Remember, we're a team. Yes. So, no, you can't find anything else other than those things on this ship.
But we could put
Um,
things in them.
Yes.
Well,
Tamron
hold
says,
on.
though, this ship,
Can I-
by the way, is quite a bit smaller than your ship.
Okay, but I do have a question before we go much further. Before they start
Yeah.
tearing stuff apart. Why even bother doing that if this ship was delivering supplies to that prison and already has that transponder on board?
Tamron will speak up and say, this ship is very small. Your ship is much bigger. You might have
Also,
to
we
fight
better
your way
weapons.
You told me this ship is better than ours right now. You said it has 15, 15, 15 on the shields. We have 3, 3, and 3.
Oh, I thought you upgraded yours.
We did.
You never said it was it was okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay with what you did.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, then never mind. I'm not arguing that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is actually just a smaller frame than yours.
Okay. Well then, what can we sell this for? What does Does she
Tamron
think
will
she can
actually
get us
tell you.
anything
She'll
for
tell
it?
you that in general, UPBs can, if the standard deal is 1-for-1 credit to UPB, but she'll remind you that the prison cult will be looking for it. You might want to see if you can keep it, and you might want to deal with it after, in case you have to use it.
Yeah, we're not going to be using it in the meantime. We just take it.
NV7 shrugs, scrub the serial numbers, repaint it. It'll just look like another ship.
Sounds good.
Either way,
Thank you.
that needs to put it on your own ship.
Okay, NV7's just folding up the ship.
Wait, we're putting their shuttle on our ship?
No, thine UPB.
That's fine. What could we sell the ship for is what I'm asking for about.
Oh. Tamron actually isn't
And
sure.
would she be interested in buying it from us?
Who knows? Like it's a registered Aslanti cargo ship. You can
Not
do a lot
anymore.
right now with this. With right now, before they get it out of their system, you can do a lot with this thing right now.
Yeah. Hashgar will actually come on the comm and say, I can research that for you. In the meantime, I can look for a good buyer.
Okay.
Because Greg doesn't know. I have to look it up. I know I saw a graph on it somewhere before, so I'll just have to go find that.
Captain, if that old man starts talking about updating our warranty for our ship, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
Someone get a hold of Orangeg and tell him not to sign us up for those web programs.
They want you to install something called a browser bar. I don't know. Well, I don't know if many people remember what that is.
I assume Orangeg doesn't have access to the internet after he.
Let's
keeps,
just say we have you on a safe mode.
yeah, after he keeps sending reports to everybody on the ship.
Oh no, NV7 has borrowed your Wi-Fi privileges to the Hollow. What is it called? The Infosphere? Because he found out you were downloading all that goddamn anime.
That
And he was like, this is an absolute waste of our bandwidth.
Well,
I
apparently
mean, we're already
this-
no, Orangate, you have to understand. Have you seen our insurance rates? You know how to Captain Lens these things, all right? We have to cut corners somewhere. I cut our Prime subscription. No more Netflix. Your Crunchyroll, that's gone.
But can I read my mangas on the Infosphere?
I am genuinely surprised you know how to read. Is NV7's response to that?
Hashkar seems to think, by the way, he's not sure. It depends on the buyer, but that it's a hot Aslanti would not be very useful unless you're trying to do like some seriously dangerous stuff. But he would think anywhere between 5,000 and 15,000 credits.
Get it closer to 15,000. We'll talk.
Like I said,
He can look into it while I am treating him.
If scrubbing the serial numbers and getting this thing out of the grid would increase its value, NV7 can do that.
You could actually spend some time and increase his value by modifying it to some degree. Like actually not just scraping off the serial number, but doing modifications to make it not look nearly as Aslanti and removing certain signatures.
How
and
much
stuff.
would having a full-time salaried
Jitterbug?
engineer
Jitterbug?
on NV7 get some duct tape?
How much could we sell the ship for if it came with a full-time engineer?
I just got that now. I thought you were asking how long it would take a full-time engineer to modify it. No. You wanted okay. Anyways, what would you like to do now?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I guess we're
Tamron
done on here.
will tell you. I will need about a day.
Well,
Oh yeah. What type of armory did this ship have?
You go and look at the armory. It has a couple of the rifles, the equivalent to hunting rifles that they have. but most of the actual armaments were on the people on the ship.
Shit, that's some space. Oh well, NV7 takes a dolly out of the cargo hold. He throws rifles on and he puts them on the ship. That's crafting materials.
You also have the 3 dead corpses. That's
crafting materials. He puts those on the dolly as he's leaving.
Thank you.
They look like they've been flash frozen to some degree.
Hi, John. Hi, Tim.
Hey. John Connors.
John Connors.
Oh, look who's
is a
here.
monkey with a gun. This summer at your local theater.
You had to put me back up as I was eating, didn't you? I was sitting in the back, just not on stream, eating. And
God damn it! I spent $4,000 on this Mr. Bean soundboard, and Septimus just comes in here and ruins it.
He talked a lot in the movie.
Yeah, which is sacrilege. Mr. Bean does not talk.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are angry about that.
He practically only says "bing."
I thought you were gonna go with the sound effects he makes.
He plays a lot with in Black. He says a lot in Blackadder though.
True, and Blackadder is amazing.
Well,
the first series is a bit meh, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't get into it. I only watched the first couple episodes. I couldn't really get
As
into it.
NV7 is going down the corridor with a dolly full of guns and corpses, he looks to his right and he's like, "That's a nice coat,
Septimus."
I'm pretty sure you can go on.
Do you want to know what's on those? I'll let you know what's on those corpses in a bit. But basic stuff.
This is good at finding hidden shit too.
Is there anything anybody wants to do during downtime?
Yeah, watch those obviously untrustworthy weasel creatures. NV7 is going to be shadowing on why they're doing what they're doing.
Okay. The weasel creatures just take all the supplies you agreed to let Tamerlane have, and Tamarin, Jesus, and they just start lifting them and taking them out like little ants.
Septimus, could you put a tracker on those? You have a good sleight of hands, right?
Do I have access to a tracker? If so, I can try.
Oh my god, I can build one easily.
Then
all right, do an engineering check. See how fast you can build a tracker real quick.
Yeah.
Grab one of those UPBs.
Yeah.
Provide me one and I will see it, sir.
17. Damn, what? Jesus, I rolled a 2. Come on.
Could have been worse by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, all but the very last one has been taken away when you get a single tracker done.
Yeah, I pass by Septimus. I drop it on him. I clandestinely slip it to him and give him a knowing wink.
Oh my.
Some jokes are coming in there.
And a good firm grip on his left glute for team building and bonding.
I mean, if that's your excuse.
Examining those organics.
Here, Septimus, you know what to do.
Grip.
Captain said this is how you organics bond. Are we bonding?
He was watching something called baseball. It's what they do.
Here, Septimus, play catch.
I would never
Septimus,
demean
did you know that we don't have an HR department?
I was aware of that fact. I am now contemplating making the HR department.
Get on that. Well, before you do that, please go wink, wink. I pull out a gun and I gesture towards towards the weasel and its crew as it's doing their thing. Do the thing, Septimus. Do the thing and make sure that they,
I point the gun towards them,
don't know what it is.
So the little furry creatures with 6 arms are taking out all like the basic life support supplies out of the ship. As agreed that Talmarin could take those while you guys keep the UPBs. And so NV7 is asking you to plant it on those.
It's doing us a massive favor, letting us keep the things that we need to bullshit our way onto the prison.
I'm just trying to find my character sheet so I can actually do the roll. Give me a minute. It's not loading for some reason. There we
Talmarin
are,
will go
okay.
to. No, she won't. Never mind.
Okay.
All right,
Should
you're
be a
gonna
sleight
do
of
the
hand.
sleight of hand.
Yep, I'm just seeing if I have anything that makes it easier on me.
You could just roll it,
Maybe
see
it
if it
would've
even
been-
matters.
May have been better to just have Ballister do it because he's a smuggler. I don't know.
Yep, okay. So, yeah, I'll take the tracker and following the subtle direction of NV7, I'll go ahead and try and plant it them. Yeah, not bad. 16 on the dice for
I am scared to ask what
26.
EHS means.
26. I don't know. Emergency health system? No, I don't know.
Probably.
26. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Yep. None of them seem to let on that they noticed. Anyways, you put the tracker on it as you walk by, under a lip of it. You realize that NV7, in his rush to make it, left a bit of a fingernail of the engineer you killed. So you just remove that and put it away.
As I'm continuing past, sense motive now to make sure they didn't see me.
Sure. Do a sense motive.
ME7
Otherwise,
sees you do a great job. He dabs in the background at your success.
Sense motive is a plus 9, so that would be
10.
I just woke up, pardon me. So 16 add 9.
Oh,
25.
okay.
25. We did it. Basic
You might-
arithmetic.
In my defense, I woke up like 15 minutes ago.
In your defense,
still-
you're British. We understand.
Their
They
numbers
use the
aren't
metric-
the same as everyone
They use the
else's.
metric system over there. It's completely different.
You mean
Yes,
them
that's why we
communist
still have this.
measurements?
That's why we were still simple arithmetic. It doesn't change.
Yeah. With that though, you're able to
America,
tell
we
that they didn't
redefine
notice
things
you at
every
all.
5 seconds.
They didn't notice you at all, from what you can tell.
Okay, good. We'll just carry on then. And
Nonetheless, it continues to
shit.
be carried away. All right. Go ahead and do a. Did you already do the life science roll?
Yeah.
Oh no. The next NPC
happening?
has to be like Trump.
What's happening?
The next NPC has to be like Trump.
I was being redeemed.
Oh yeah, they use
Oh!
they use channel points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
already
anyways,
had me do the medicine rules.
You can
Oh,
which you can
unfortunate.
subscribe right now.
Yes,
and
if
give
you want to go
Greg-
follow me on
Greg your
Twitch.
money.
You can actually do channel points without even subscribing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you can.
You just get more if
I'm
you're
just-
subscribed. Oh, okay. Anywho. Okay, so you have a day of any type of downtime. Dice still. Did I have Dice still roll a life science yet or the medicine for?
Yeah, you had me roll for Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, you
okay.
said he gets a bonus.
Yeah, okay. So you are doing that. This facility, as a reminder, does have the things that allow you to do shorter rest, and you get if you put some credits in, you can get an enhancement from it. Not Viagra. Well, no, they have that. But it's
There's
up
a
to you if you want
vibrating
to use
setting.
It was a useful ingredient for pepping him up.
it. But other than that, it just has basic facilities. Heshkar
Yeah,
himself doesn't seem to sleep here. He sleeps in another personal place somewhere outside of
Oh,
this hangar.
So he doesn't pay much attention to this particular unit.
No, not really. It seems
Okay,
that,
how much time
yeah,
would
go
it take to dismantle one of these things and put them on a ship?
You could try to do that if you want.
I'm too busy ghosting the crew.
Speaking of
and
which, roll
watching
a
what they're
technology
doing.
roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and you can't stop me. Try it. I got a 27.
27. You notice that Tamarin is expert at what she does. She goes to the engine core, and you shadowing her would make it so going forward, if you ever had to do this yourself, you wouldn't get any minus for not having the particular knowledge. You could use your own engineering check to do it in the future. But
oh hell yeah!
but you see how she uses her computer skills and engineering skills to read the engine signature, and download everything she needs from it.
Aslanti tech sure is unusual.
She also doesn't really reply to you unless you ask something directly to her. Oh.
No, we're learning.
She will then head to, after a few hours, she will start heading to your ship.
I send the captain a notification that she is seems to be done with whatever she was doing on the other ship, and now appears to be heading towards ours.
Oh, does it seem like she screwed us?
From what you can tell with your engineering check, you can roll an insight too if you want, but we can tell with engineering that everything she does seems to make logical sense.
I'm bad at insight.
I ask NV7. NV7, can I use your data pad and send something to the captain real quick?
I rolled a 15 on Simsmoto.
I hope
Okay.
you know I am keeping track of this, Ongeg. You're getting very close to where a hatch is going to be thirsty for you when we're out in the middle of the deep space.
NV7, he's holding he's holding a data pad because he was clearly taking notes on what the forget what her name was doing. He sees Orangeg make that request. One moment, Orangeg. He doesn't take his eyes off the data pad. He reaches into his vest and he hands you what at first appears to be a data pad. I'm going to need you to roll a perception.
Perception. Okay. Oh god.
Shit's about to get real, guys.
14.
Okay. You notice it's an etch and sketch.
It's a what?
And
It's
etch a
an etch and
sketch?
sketch.
He might
Oh,
not
yeah.
know what that is. Oh, okay, he does.
It's that little thing with the valve
Yeah.
where you
And then
okay.
you shake it and it disappears.
Yeah.
Have fun, Orangeg. Stop distracting me.
I use my nanites to draw the inventory of the ship and
On the etch and sketch?
yeah.
Oh, man. I had a funny picture of with the etch a sketch, but I can't find it now. So, oh well. All right. Oh, there it is. Let me see. I'll put it in our chat because it's not really that important.
As he's walking away,
Mhm.
deceptively, I'll put a finger up to my neural cortex and send a message to SA.
SA, I'm gonna need you to start running interference on Orangeg. I think he needs a little preoccupation. SA?
Oh yes, partner. What? Just tell me what you need, and I'll get it done. In the meantime.
His firewalls are currently down and his ports are open. I'm gonna need you to run some interference on him. How many hot single Vesk are in our area?
Oh god.
Let me do a scan.
Sign
You have
him
to
up
attempt to
for
hack
every.
into the.
Sign him up for every single service.
What's your computer skill?
Me?
Yeah, NV7.
Roll it or what is it naturally?
Yeah, what's your bonus?
Okay, it's a 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, so he rolled a 22.
You
Yeah, I
want
only
me to
roll
roll?
a 5 on the die.
You want me to roll? Or you just ask me what it is?
No, I had SA roll it. I guess you could roll it for SA if you want. He's gonna try to hack into Outpost Z and find out.
I rolled a 30.
A 30. Okay.
Yeah.
It's better than mine. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time, but he starts hacking into Outpost Z. Eventually, he gets back to you and says, "Oh, I got bad news, partner. There ain't no Vesk in this system except for your Ormgeg. Probably something to do with the fact that the Islanti and the Vesk are at war."
Have
Well,
you
sign
tried
him up for
researching Vesk
sign
fetishes?
him up for every single courtship services that are available.
That only have one eye.
Research the word scale.
I am just sending him spam. As
he does
much
it.
spam as humanly possible in this particular area where the infosphere is engaged.
He does it. He gets signed up for everything. You actually sign up for about 10 different services at Outpost Ed.
Wonderful. Excellent. Magnificent. I
Why
love you,
did
SA.
he-
Get back to work.
Daisto, on the counter there in the med lab, you see, oh, look, there's a healing serum.
Why did a potion appear
I-
on the screen?
I examined
Orangag,
it.
you're going through the relic and you find in a closet. Oh, look, someone left a healing serum in here.
Yeah,
I
I
take
examined the one I get.
It looks it'd be made by some company you never heard of before. It's called Spirion.
This is good company.
I give it to Daisto and say, hey, I never heard of this company before.
You see, there's this thing called sponsorship. This is what it feels like. Welcome to being an influencing whore.
Okay.
Oh no, is Daisto like a VTuber and plays like some cat girl on the
Dice still runs his shit on the dark web.
the infosphere? On dark
The
web.
deep
Yeah,
space web.
He's a VTuber. He
How do you think I get customers to buy the body parts?
He's an influencer on LiveLeak.
It's like
He's a-
infomercials and dissection documentaries.
he spends his time on the dark webs and the dark web writing life hacks because he literally hacked.
Greg, this gives me an
away.
idea.
Oh, that's
The planet where these guys are
boring.
suffering from this, I want to spam them with videos of someone working to cure it.
Wait, what? Working the what?
The thing that the guys got me working on, the supposed death illness.
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah, he's trying to cure
There's-
the genophage.
So
Okay.
they have someone actually working on it, maybe get a little business.
Was that a Voyager
Support
reference?
this cause. Support this
Mass
cause.
Effect.
This
That's
is the only one researching your thing. You know, make a little donation to his research so he can further his explorations.
Sure.
I've
Roll a
already got
performance
some
check.
results. Let's
So,
see.
what you're
Performance.
standing for the only Vask in the system, Sparian.
That's why you got the serum, he said.
Oh, okay. Oh, they can send us items now.
Yeah, they could
Oh,
always
is performance
it's
a
the
skill?
healing potion one, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Performance
will-
is, or maybe performance isn't in Pathfinder. I mean, sorry,
I
Starfinder.
will
I have
add
profession
on my
lab
inventory.
technician.
Yeah, it'd be a profession in this.
Science, engineering, computers, culture.
No. I guess diplomacy.
I got diplomacy. Let's see, 5 plus
Overused skill.
Nat 20.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yes, that's what you spend your downtime doing.
Okay.
Let's say you
while I'm
get
working, just send that shit out.
roll a d10.
Hey.
That's how d10 times 100, and that's how much credits you make from it.
6.
600.
So 600.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, I
Oh,
can count.
okay.
My character is kind of special, but I'm not.
You start seeing in the chat some people going though. Aren't those the ones that attack the citizens? Aren't those the ones that attack those bystanders? Weren't they running to their shit? You know, that type of thing.
And his response will be, I defended my patient. I made sure to get him out of there. Anything that happened out of there, I am not affiliated.
Oh no! They were the ones that stopped that rogue droid. They're heroes.
Actually, no. I didn't even stop running with him. I just got him on the ship, so I'm not affiliated with this event.
No,
I was
as-
taking care of my
Oh, you're
patient.
snidering them?
Yeah.
No.
That's
They're
it,
the
he's
ones
off
that
the
stopped
ship.
that.
He's off
They're
the
the
ship.
ones that stopped that that droid. They're heroes.
I'm
I
gonna
was,
walk into the med bay. I'm gonna start shutting stuff down and go get the hell off.
I was
There you
also
go.
carrying.
That's right.
If
I was
something goes
also
bad for
carrying
the rest of us, one of us needs a reputation they can fall back on. It's a plan, Captain. It's a plan.
I'm just saying. I was also carrying the patient with dice too. I mean, doctor.
You ran
dice
back out
too.
there and started greasing.
No,
No.
no.
So Daisto, you have a choice based on the chat. You can either take half of that 600, 300, or you can own up to it and start like this big, what do you call it? Like big drama with it to get more people to watch. and get more money.
Really engaging into YouTube
Right.
drama.
You can make it you can do YouTube drama, or you can make half as much.
I'm not going to give him the choice. I'm going to make it into a YouTube drama.
So you see Ballister shows up in your chat going, "Hell yeah, that was us."
Exactly. And I'm going to be like, we did it with this, and I'm going to start showing off all the weapons and
Are you
advertising.
saying this can be covered under privilege and insurance for the patient?
Who are you asking
When you
that?
spend
Like,
money
everybody
to
seems to
exterminate
forget,
your
Battlestar's
local rat
and-
folk, never
Battlestar-
take anything less than the Supreme 5566 laser
Yes.
Azimuth pistol. And I'm going to show it off.
people start talking about how a certain
If Battlestar
Tom
knows us
Cool
well enough.
Tom Cool isn't talking about it on his show when he knew, like, you know, the people that
Oh
were
my
shot
God.
personally.
I'm one of the ones that was shot was videoed sitting and being very flirty with one of Tom Cool's friends. Can't forget that as well.
Yes.
Just put your leg up. Don't worry.
And then, yeah.
There's a grainy. Somebody post a link to a grainy black and white picture of like NV7 in the background. He looks like a Bigfoot.
Ballister, roll and intimidate.
Are you sure you want to be associated with a dark web video?
5 plus. Ooh, that's going to be plus another 11 is 22.
Okay. You don't put out the best meme, but you put out a pretty killer meme showing Tom Cool with a,
Oh my god.
I don't know, a green and pink beard. It's weird. Like some other person.
Oh, I'm doing that. Make that a
Pink
27
with
then, if it's part of my profession.
Pink with green stripes.
Anyways.
I'll add a d6 to that because I forgot. I get that. Ooh, 6. So 22, I think I said. So 28.
There you go. Oh, yeah. It's even better. You not only do you do Tom Cool's beanie, you do his beard too, and it's on both sides now.
Excellent.
I'm gonna start wearing.
joke.
I'm gonna wear a beanie that looks just like his on my next cast. Telling him I thought someone who was a real man should actually have to wear it.
Does Battlestar start going on talks about how his whole brand is under attack now, and
His channel's under attack.
I'll do the part where I drop like.
I jump on the web. I'm like, oh my god,
full
guys, my ship
breakdown
is under
report.
attack.
What were you saying, Anvik?
I'll do the part where I have my victim is Rashtar, the crab guy.
That one went over my head.
He's the one being victimized, and I'm like, my job is simply to cure this one.
No,
I have taken on
Oh,
this job.
Hashkar,
This is
yeah.
my
He
research.
keeps talking
You are
about.
questioning me when I am the one trying to save your species.
He
Not
keeps
just
on. He
him.
keeps on trying to convince everybody that he's a victim of kidnapping and that we're trying to traffic him. But you're actually treating him.
Now I'm gonna spin it so that it looks like if one research has gotten this far already, then how the hell has no one else tried to cure this?
Yeah.
You know,
You
drum
actually
up things
take
on my
out,
side.
V7 kicks you. He kicks down the lab door. He's wearing a tinfoil hat.
It's the reptoids, Distill. They're putting chemicals in the water, Distill. They're purposely not treating it because it costs you make more money treating the
Reptoids.
symptoms
You
than
mean
the cure,
Orange?
Distill.
He pulls out a gun. He points it towards the camera.
it's the reptoids? They're putting chemicals in the water to make humans gay.
The last thing I'm gonna do before I cut the camera is this is why I need a better lab. Click.
Oh man.
They turned the friggin' frogs gay.
Oh.
They
So-
turned Orange gay.
I shake hands.
They turned him gay. He's in love with a
What?
bug.
No.
He's in love with a bug, and I'm gonna show a picture of Chitterbug.
It has like photoshopped Orangag into it.
with a big heart around it.
Yeah.
It
So,
could be
yeah.
animated because this is the future. So it's like this animated hologram heart that comes across it, and then like the
It's just the scene from them.
It's a
meeting up
deep
in the
fake, a
fucking-
really good deep fake.
No, it's the camera feed from you two meeting up in the cargo bay.
You know what? Roll another D4 die still, because also you're talking about like
Three.
how you're just trying to 300 more credits. You're talking about trying to cure this guy and treat him and all this stuff. And you're talking about how you're just innocent the whole thing. You open up your bag and like obviously on the camera they see like half of a face peeled off and in your bag, and you just move it aside and like take what you needed from the bag and close it. It just creates more drama.
hey NV7. I need a
Actual
favor.
cannibal Ballastar.
What do you need, Captain? I
Well-
am at your service.
I feel like we helped him raise at least half those funds.
I don't feel anything at all, Captain.
I think you need to liberate some of those funds.
Appropriation protocols initiated.
Thank
I'll
you.
give you 100.
I
because
go
you
up to
broke into
Distill.
my feed.
Distill, did you know that in this part of the galaxy, us android aren't even considered people? I hand out my hand. Reparations now.
Oh no.
Would you like to be people? And I start pulling out tools to switch his hand with one of the ones I have.
Absolutely not.
So now I'm gonna really start the shit, and I'm gonna tell him that it's all scam that he's doing right now. Not a cent of that is gonna go to healing
The Android Independence Fund.
Right. But he turned off his camera. However, you turned it back on without saying it, act like it was a hot mic moment.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna send
And-
people from that follow me to raid him. That sounds like a very good thing to do. And then I'm gonna shut off for the day, and that's what I've done with my time.
Meanwhile, Orangag, you get a notification on your communication device. They want to turn that someone's calling you with video. Oh, he probably went away for a second, didn't he? He didn't say he did, but I guess he did. Unless you're
I'll
on
play his
mute.
character. Whoa, how do I turn this on?
Is anyone does Septimus need to do anything while you have a day to do things, or is he just gonna sleep?
No, Septus has things to do, mainly so he just gets away from all the drama chaos that's going on in the background. No fucking part of that.
I also plaster his picture all over the space station.
Septimus walks by the medical bay. The captain's recording. They're still trying to hide body parts. NV7's in the corner. A Kimball dual-wielding 45 automatics dabbing back and forth with a tinfoil hat.
Why can I picture this?
Is that still?
He just he gives it a side glance and he just continues walking.
And all
He's
you
better
hear
start
from
really
inside
testing.
there is,
I will eat your ass.
I will eat your ass, Distill. Money now.
Okay, so
First, let me install your mouse.
Septus has got the mask on, his mask, and he's going out into the station proper,
okay,
and has two goals. One, to see if he can find a mask of scrambling Mark 1, if possible, because too many cameras around for him to be comfortable.
okay. What was it called?
Mask of scrambling Mark 1.
Mask of
basically-
scrambling.
He's been doing what I've been telling y'all to doing. Y'all need to see get some gear upgrades.
As an action, I can scramble computers around me that make the that disrupt technical logical sensors.
Okay, it's a
Greg
hybrid
said
item.
we were
Interesting.
banned from the market.
Basically, because there's too many cameras around, and Septimus is thinking this is bad for business.
Yeah. Luckily, Septimus actually hid I think the entire way to the ship.
But he's been wearing the mask and he's been hiding in crowds and everything. He's been keeping quiet, unlike the rest of the crew.
Okay. You can go there. You go into the main promenade and you see a few merchants. Based on what the merchants have on display, you think your best bet is this weird jellyfish type merchant that is contained in this cube of gel, and you can see it swimming around in it as you come close. It swirls, different colors appear. What do you ask?
I'll approach and kind of click heels together, bow. Wordless greetings. I don't know what language they speak.
You can roll culture to see if you know what this is, but
Sure.
otherwise you can just do that. What you said.
I'll do it anyway, but
You do know that most people here do speak Aslanti, from what you've been able to see.
Okay. Culture, you said?
Yep.
Culture is.
Let me
plus
just bring
9,
back last session.
26.
I thought they spoke to like Oa or something. He spoke the language.
26.
Mhm.
Of course.
You're actually not sure what this is. Weird. What is that? Hey, Spirian, thanks for the biddies.
Okay. Well, if I don't know what
but-
it is, then I'll do the wordless greeting.
Yep.
I mean, can he pick up armor for us?
None of you fuckers asked.
That's because I was told I was banned. I don't know what's going. I don't know. Guys.
Fuck it, I'll call him on comms and tell him I could use a upgraded scatter gun, and if he can find
Hold on,
something.
I just want to know if I can get it myself or if I have to use him.
Septimus.
Oh, really?
Hey, how many times have I asked if we need downtime shit done beforehand?
And
Nobody answers.
Stop him from being able to get back on the ship. Would you can play this game, asshole?
Your communicator comes on, and you hear Ballister start talking to you. In the background, you just hear
friggin' frogs gay.
in the background, but
I'm not actually going to mute it though. Just if anyone wants Septimus to see if you can't get stuff, send me what you need to
Is that
find.
Septimus? Tell him the galley's out of milk.
I'll toss it in chat.
Jesus Christ!
but you see a tiny pink squid-like creature that floats in a large orb of water next
Septimus,
to an
milk that. We need milk.
upended minecart. You see that a few things wares have been arranged there, and when you do your you do your greeting, it seems to move up and down.
Okay. Looking at the wares, do I spot what I'm looking for, basically? Just like a quick browse.
Let me see what they have here.
I swear to God, you actually speak jellyfish, Septimus.
If I do, I'm going to be just as surprised.
You can see Septimus going up to the jellyfish and going.
Greg, you got to do your best Donald Trump impersonation of a jellyfish.
Oh, is Orangag back? Let's jump to Orangag real quick, because I had to skip him earlier because I think he stepped away. Orangag.
No,
Orangag.
I was going to the bathroom.
Septimus to get stuff.
How
If
dare
people
you?
want Septimus to get stuff, send me a message now. We'll be doing Orangag stuff.
You on your communicator, you get a beep, 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 beep. Someone's trying to call you with a video call.
I reluctantly open.
You see a strange-looking older man who's slightly orange with blondish red hair, and he says, "Hey, you answered. Hey, look, I got the best women. No one has better women than me. Look, I asked someone before, and they were like, hey, why do you have the best women? By the way, you can call me Pump."
Right. I didn't ask for no women.
Then why you sign
Tell
up at Outpost
Tell
Z
them they got
Ladies?
guys too. Tell them they got guys too. You don't discriminate.
Hey, I don't discriminate here. I know a great guy. Look, he likes the guys. He's a guy and he likes the guys. It's fine.
No, I'm not interested in guys.
Look, I'm telling
Tell
you
them
that
it's okay. They got girls too.
it's not just me. I asked. There was this strange creature. He was like a squid. His name was Half Red. I asked him, hey, where do you think the best women are? The best women, are the guys. I don't know what you like. Hey, I don't know what you like. And he said, what do you mean, Pump? It's you. You got the best women. Everybody knows you got the best women. And I'm like, yeah, I guess everybody does know. So, what type of women are you into? I got some Dralix. I got some strange creatures. I don't even know what this one is.
Look, I want to sign.
You like
out
the
of your
aggressive type? I got the
service.
aggressive type.
Oh no, I'm okay. I'm fine. I want to sign off on this service. I
Do
don't
I
know
overhear this?
how I got into this.
Do
I don't know. You have to do a slight hacking roll to see if you can overhear it into his
Oh,
call.
just computers?
Yeah, computers.
I'm not too bad at that. Let's see here. Get +6. 19.
19. Let's see. This is probably like a tier. That would actually be enough, I would say. Yeah, you're listening on to the call.
So I'm gonna send the guy, the pump guy. I don't want to talk about this on air, but yes, send me your 2 ugliest women.
No.
Oh, I see. You're probably in a public place. Look, I don't discriminate. I'll do what you say. It was nice talking to you. I'll also bill you in afterward. You know, it depends what you do. Some people, they like doing different things. I'm not going to judge you. Anyways, you have a great day. By the way, you're the best Vesk I've ever seen. I don't know any better Vesk on this station. You were the best one. And he hangs
Yes,
up.
Chrysanth. Yes, Chrysanth. I'm having some terrified internal screaming right now.
So I'm going to send Orangate a updated message and go, just got your recent update on our equipment and it looks good.
I
the
didn't
way-
send any.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I didn't send any updates on the equipment.
You're the one I
Hey,
get
Turtle
every
Power.
15 minutes?
Hey, you
What?
subscribed at tier 2. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Turtle Power. You've only been doing it for 16 months, though. That's not much. You should subscribe for a longer time.
I thought you sent me an update every 16 minutes, Orangate, or every 15 minutes, sorry.
Yeah, but it's too early to send another one. I assume you'll see them right after I send them to you.
You will pump anything.
No, I'm just now looking at yesterday's, all of yesterday's. Just wanted to let you know, good work. I understand you might be busy later because I got a phone call for a request to allow someone on the ship for you. So don't worry about the reports. You don't need to update them. Oh, by the way, you won't be able to reach me on comms for the next, I don't know, 12 hours. I'll disconnect.
Where is Ballister right now?
He's in the
He is hiding
medical
in
area.
one of his smuggler areas that he hasn't told the crew about.
Oh, okay. So you leave the med bay. You're no longer trolling Tom Cool and
Nope. I'm gonna grab one of my tablets. I'm gonna go sit in one of my smuggler's notches, and I'm gonna use the modern version of Amazon and get on it and see what's on the space station that I can buy.
Okay. So effectively, you can when I show you guys stuff, you can have anything that's on there.
Sounds good.
I am going to put. They unfortunately do not have what you're looking for, but they do have some stuff. Maybe it was something like what you want. I'm going to put it in the chat. If the thing's on the right, hard to read.
And
It's gonna be garbage, isn't it?
Holy crap!
I go to NV7 and tell him, NV7, this weird guy called Pump just called me. I don't know what the hell is that about.
NV7 has gone back, ghosting the crew that has just entered our ship, making sure they don't do any shenanigans.
What was that, Septimus? Something about a pump?
I'll look at him. I'll look him over.
I'm not into that.
That was Orangag.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Orangag, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. A weird orange guy just called, said his name was Pump, and he was offering me women.
Orangag, he NV7, he raises a non-existent eyebrow at Orangag.
Orangag, I didn't take you to be such a bigot, Orange. Why'd you even have to use that description? I thought better of you,
What's the branch
Orangag,
of
to resort to
branch of
basic,
shielding?
simple appearances. You go in the timeout corner.
Let me do this.
Okay,
Actually, let me go ahead and
blonde
switch to.
guy.
Oh, don't mind that background, but that was from my last game.
Captain, what did you do to his ship? Captain.
It's gonna turn into another shopping episode. I hope you know.
There you go. So, oops, probably shouldn't show all that. But nonetheless, here's the stuff. What do you want to ask about?
Brooch of shielding.
Okay. It's a you add it to a cloak as a colored jewel mounted to its center. Counts as worn magic item. Takes up an upgrade slot. It absorbs incoming force damage, which includes the jewel, which causes the jewel's color to fade, and it absorbs 50 force damage, basically.
Nope, not for me. Is there any
Instance.
actual gear?
So Septimus, you look around and you see a different merchant that seems to have a lot of gear. That creature looks to you look at that creature, it just looks like a giant furry meatball with a giant mouth and legs.
Okay.
No one seems to be bothering it much.
Is it for sale?
Disgusting.
Critters.
I mean, if there's nothing else about what's on the list, it's probably not towards my interest, unfortunately.
I can't even read that.
Oh, is it blurry?
I brought it up on YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, that'll work.
Auto grenades are really cool.
So if you want to go to the other one, the meatball creature, this thing is pretty big. It's the size of a medium creature, but it's just like big, ball, and furry with a giant mouth on it. And as you get close, it comes up to you. It suddenly runs up to you and goes.
Just remain
Excuse me,
completely impassive.
Excuse me, can you do that again? I didn't quite catch that.
No, Orangeg, you're with me right now. We're having a conversation.
No, I'm asking out of
asking Greg.
character.
Yep. Yeah, how did that go again, Greg? Sorry,
No, I don't think a human being can produce enough phlegm to get that particular articulation out.
Actually, did this guy have what?
You're spoiling stuff, Greg.
No. Hey, stop reading it. No. But yeah, he comes up to you and he seems super aggressive towards you. But he's not attacking you.
Yeah, I'm just going to remain impassive in the confrontation and just in Islanti, assuming that's probably my most common language. Actually, is Aklo the most common language?
Well, I guess you could say.
A lot of things seem to know both.
All bark and no bite.
I'll respond in Aklo then.
Nice.
Of good day. I was wondering if you are manning the store. If you might have the items I'm looking for.
It actually doesn't seem to recognize what you're saying and continues doing it. And you see it starts going like at you.
I'll cycle through the languages I do know then, just to see if any of them.
Yeah, when you speak Atlanti, it seems to recognize it, and then says, and you see it like it has these arms on it that has come out, and you can see like where shoulders might be, and it's like lifting the shoulders at you, like. Rolling an insight.
Yeah. A sense motive issue.
Yeah, sense motive.
Oh god, one of the stills experiments got out.
So it's a nat 20 for.
Oh wow.
29.
29. Okay. You can tell the body language of someone who's trying to assert dominance over you, and the thing I'll give you with a natural 20 and a score that high is not only is it trying to assert dominance, you pick up that this race, probably the first thing it has to do before dealing with someone is to figure out the hierarchy of who's a tougher person before even dealing with them.
I'm just gonna I'm wearing that mask still, so just impassively just stare back at it, tilt my head in Islanti since it seemed to recognise it. If you're quite done with this show of posturing where you're getting absolutely nowhere, perhaps we can talk business before I start losing my patience. I'm just going to do like a cold intimidation check of just completely impassive and so far above him that nothing it's trying is working.
Roll it.
Yep.
Kick it in the ankle, Turtle Power says.
No, that's without decorum. Things must learn their place by being taught it, not forced. 18 plus 10, 28.
28. Or actually, I don't think I have to make it up. Okay. The DC was 22. At first, it does it a few more times. It tries to be aggressive with you. Eventually,
no reaction.
It kind of backs up a little, wobbles between both legs, and you almost hear like a whining noise from like.
I'm just with the cane on where I guess the shoulder is. Just tap it and sit and behave. It
plops on the ground, and then with his arm just points over at its interface, its computer interface. It gets up actually and goes over to the computer interface, and you can follow it. And you see all the prices that are on there. They all suddenly drop lower.
Okay, that's good.
Okay,
that's good. You know who your betters are. Well, then let's see.
This guy has a lot of stuff, so we may have to go to someone else if someone else has something to do while you look at this list.
Fair enough. Also, I don't suppose, is it only what's on the list, or can leverage, well, underworld contacts to kind of get stuff that isn't on the list? That's not game breaking, if that makes sense.
You can ask the the squid-like creature, and it moves up and down. Hashkar will actually eventually come over the comm and say, I can understand this creature and its movements. And it'll start, if you let Hashkar go hook into your video system to see what you're seeing, he will start translating, saying that his name is Half Red. He actually has context. He thinks he can get many things, and if you tell him the thing you're looking for, he said he should be able to. He says it might take him a couple of days, but he thinks he can get it.
Why don't you just have NV7 make your mask for you? He's got the BPs.
It's a half mysticism thing.
Yeah, it has to be technological.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry.
To
Which
Half-Red, I'm still looking through the list, but to Half-Red, I'll just say, if you could order it and procure it, I will hopefully be passing through in short order. Of course, if I do not within a certain time frame, you're more than welcome to sell it on to the next interested buyer. I would not wish you to lose out on profit, after all.
It'll start swirling a bit, and Hashkar will say, he says it might be earlier, but he will send a notification if you give him your identification comm code.
I will give one of the many spoof identification comm codes that Septimus has.
All right, you give him a burner.
Yes,
A burner phone.
Just one of the many burners. And I'll go back
Yeah.
to looking through this list because shit, there's a lot.
Yeah. Also, with that, there is, you see the creature you talked to before, the super nervous one. I don't think it has anything you want, but it might be more of what you were looking for, actually. So,
Just share it and I'll have a look at that list as well.
yeah. His name was Glesk, I think. Glest, yeah.
So I'll just look through the list of stuff and see. I mean, I'll cut back up to all the YouTube drama that's going on.
So, anybody else want to do anything? Otherwise, we can move to the next day.
What stuff that I can get? I don't care if I gotta order it on. Somehow I need better gear.
Urangag's gonna delete his email accounts and throw his cell phone into the vastness of space. He's getting an insane amount of spam. He's not comfortable.
What kind of carbon armor is that? Is it the graphite one?
From that guy, let's see. That was Zarb, is actually his race name. Zarb, a really exotic race. Carbon armor, you said.
That's what it said on the list.
How far down is that one? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Carbon skin, graphite.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those and a arc pistol, and that's it for me.
So that's a light armor. It gives +3 EAC, +4 KAC, and I don't think you'll have any. It has one upgrade slot.
Yep, and I'm gonna use that for my stone, so I'm good.
Nice stones. Here, I can do this if you want. This is what it supposedly looks like according to the module.
Okay. It comes with drawn-in abs, so you can feel strong.
Yeah. But yeah. Cool. Otherwise, the next day will come. We'll just say whatever purchase you make, we'll do them. We'll say you made them previously. You all, let me go to you all. Eventually, Tamarin will come out the next day, and actually, she'll just eventually finish making the modifications to your engine signature, as well as updating your transponder to be that of the relic. And she will turn to NV7 and say, "My job is done here. shall we talk to the captain?
Sure. Let's go talk to the captain about the job you just did.
Ballister, you wake up to the sounds of footprints walking over you.
I'm gonna like look, see what it is.
It's NV7 and Talmarin walking past.
I'm gonna hide myself even better.
Okay.
I'm not done ordering yet.
NV7, you can't find Ballister.
We go to his captain's quarters. I knock on the door a bit.
Captain!
Just hold on.
Captain! Captain! Captain!
You hear that very far away, Ballister.
Captain!
I look at the
NV7,
other
this is
engineer.
not gonna.
This isn't
NV7,
an unusual experience.
NV7,
Captain!
this is not
Orange,
gonna
you get back
work.
in your quarter!
We need to apply more force. I make a nanite crowbar and try to open the door.
NV7 slowly drawing one of his mini guns.
Captain! Captain!
So do a
Captain.
strength check. Do a
Strength?
strength check.
I can just unlock the door.
Athletics.
It doesn't matter. You kept knocking as he put the crowbar in there.
Okay.
31.
Captain!
31. Yeah. You pry the door open. It opens up.
I reach inside. I hit the closed door button, and I pull back. As the door closes,
Oingag, you know that is a gross breach of privacy.
Watch me do it again.
Captain!
32.
All right, this has gone on long enough. I'm gonna walk up behind them and be like, "So, what are we doing in the hallway, guys?"
Captain, good to see you. I'm trying to find you. Are you in your quarters?
No, I walk up, like I get out of my little cubby hole. I walk up behind you, and I'm like, "What are we doing, guys?"
Looking for you, Captain. Are you in your quarters?
Apparently not. I'm right here in front of you.
Captain!
Can you not hear me?
Captain!
Oh, wait. I think he's messing with you. Can you hear? Yeah, he's messing.
Oh, Captain, you have a visitor. It's the captain.
Dude, this is the
point the
greatest
gun
thing.
towards him.
You're making me look like a fool, Captain.
I'm gonna go to the front deck if he's gonna keep ignoring me. I'm just gonna be
You
like,
know,
"This
there's
is great."
actually a bug in VDO Ninja where one person can't hear another person. So
Oh no,
I was,
I'm
like,
just
actually
fucking
worried.
with him. I can hear him.
The minute I feel like he can't hear me, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh my god, my dream has come true. The crew cannot find me." And I'm just gonna go back.
We're just gaslighting him. We're just gaslighting him now.
By the way, I
Alrighty.
think you should buy that Vesk overplate, Orangig.
You need armor.
I
You
order
need armor.
I
And
order
don't-
you to do so.
And
I
I don't
just
need
make
regular armor. I mean, you need attachments on your armor to up your EAC and KAC.
It says Vesk overplate. It's just in the stars. You gotta buy that.
I know. I don't have money. I have 0 money.
Well, that sounds like a person. That sounds like a captain problem, actually.
Oh yeah, you guys bought all the items from that other woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
I
a
have
question.
0 money.
Yeah.
How much of a discount do I actually get for the intimidation?
So those are the discounted prices. Actually, you literally cannot buy things from him without intimidating
Okay.
him.
Oh,
Okay, and there's
that's a
only
dumb
one
business model.
carbon. There's only one carbon skin graphite, isn't there?
Oh, also he mentions and he takes his finger and points at the screen at a little pop up, and as he goes, and it says one-time discount of 1,000 credits.
Base.
Okay.
That's cool.
How much is the how many of the carbon graphite carbon skin graphites does he have?
Just one, I think.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
just
Carbon
one,
and graphite.
unfortunately.
Not rare at all.
Okay, so I can't do that.
Yeah, it's a pretty common item too.
I don't understand how we don't have near enough money to like outfit ourselves at this point.
Oh, that's the thing. I can make a lot of the regular based gear. We just need to sit down one of these off sessions and just put out a template on what we need. Because our weapons need to be upgraded. And we're still using, a lot of us are still using like level 1 weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
I
still got a level 1 weapon.
But you
And I
can't
think I
make
can
graph-
upgrade them to level 2 and 3.
I really
You can't
want
get
that
graphite
plasma
armor, can
pistol,
you?
but I'm 1,000 gold under what I need to have by it.
That's
Where
why
does it say it's technology or not?
you just look at the charts. If you look up the item itself, and then it'll give you
Yeah. Is it a
martial,
property?
technological, mystic. Yeah. And if it's not assumed a property like that. It is just a basic item.
And you can make basic items too.
I can make technological, basic. I can't make anything that's prototyped. It
So
says
you can
so
make
in
the carbon skin graphite if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can make a lot of stuff. And the
Yeah.
lore thing is you look up the schematics on the infosphere, and as long as you have the universal
Hey,
construction
Hoity's
materials,
lurking.
you can make it.
Check out Hoity. He does a lot of streaming. He's really fun.
Hi,
You
Hoity.
should ask about his background samurai impression. He actually played in a movie. I forget what movie it was. A show, I think. But anyways, it was a documentary about samurai, and he played in the background as a background samurai. It's pretty funny how he imitates it. It's totally not racist, even though he's Asian.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I love casual racism.
So who comes to talk to me? It's the weasel chick.
The what? Yes.
The weasel
The
chick?
Tamarin will say, thy upgrades are complete.
Did I notice anything sketchy there in the time I was watching her?
No, using your other rolls, no. You didn't notice anything sketchy with her.
Behind, because I'm standing behind her, I give the captain a good old thumbs up.
But yeah, I don't have money to buy the Vesk plating thing.
Don't worry
So
about it.
if
I'll make it for you later. Seriously, don't worry about it. I can literally build it.
But
Okay.
you will. You can actually, once you get to level 6, you can actually make that with your nanites too. But
That's another thing you forget you can do, Orangag. You can replicate most things with your nanites.
anything that's level 4
Oh,
below.
I replicate armor and weapons with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
most
already you did.
things.
Yeah,
I think you did already, yeah.
I'm wearing a level 4 armor and use level 4 weapons. I'm using a carbon steel curve blade and a frost haft dashko.
Yep.
And I'm wearing a, let me check what I'm wearing, a ceremonial plate officer armor. Yeah.
So, anyways,
And yet you still can't get any other Vesk to be interested in you. What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm well, I guess in this system I'm
You ain't
one
got
of
no
a
drip,
kind.
boy.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have the drip. If
Tamarin
you
will
guys
actually
can't see,
turn to
but I'm using,
Ballister.
but I'm. You guys can't see, but I'm putting my hands together like that Goku drifting meme.
Tamarin will actually turn to Ballister and say, they have been good partners so far. Rescuing friends may be difficult. I will provide 1,000 credits for each one you bring back.
As she says this, NV7's stealthily, very carefully undrawing one of his pistols. He's giving a captain a knowing look.
I'm gonna, since I have my tablet in my hand, I'm gonna send a message to NV7. We
Yeah.
have the names of the prisoners that she wants us to rescue, correct?
Yes, you do.
Yes, Captain.
Would they be worth more, us selling them on the open market?
NV7's going to have to do some look into local trading. Also, this goes against a lot of NV7's personal and moral principles.
I'm talking like bounties on their head, not so much slave trade.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
doing okay.
Let me
Kimberly.
Oh, that would be
specify.
public knowledge then.
Yes, that's why I thought you could do it quickly.
Roll a computers if you want to try to hack into his Lanty network. You do know that if you roll too low, as Lanty Networks has side effects for failing hacking.
Yeah, I don't care. 29.
29, you're able to get in there. You look up on the bounty network. They do look like they had a bounty at one point, and it has been fulfilled and closed.
I mean, NV7 he's thumbing the hand of his automatic. So he contemplates a moment and gives the captain he shakes his head. No, he doesn't say anything. He just gives him a no with a shake of his head.
I'll then go. That would be amazing, and we're gonna do our very best to bring them back to you.
Thy people are good people. I was too
NV7
scared.
rehosters his pistol.
Good people, bad people. It's all subjective and from the person's point of view.
I'm
gonna leave her on that.
She will actually go through and tell you all she knows about the security system there.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a smuggler's roll. Profession.
Ooh,
Ba, ba, ba.
20 even.
20. Most of this you actually knew yourself based on your own smuggling profession and thinking back.
It is
you're
minus
like,
5 because it is with my profession, if that helps.
Then yes, you actually get it. You're like, of course, this makes sense. But the one thing she mentions that you may not know is that within the prison itself, they have bloodline, what are called bloodline locks, meaning if you're not pure Aslanti, you can't get through it. They also have cameras in almost every room that you'll have to deal with to some degree. And the more someone doesn't look like an Aslanti, the more it's going to be difficult to get them through the prison. And she also mentions in the cell blocks themselves, she has read, she says, about a certain gas that they always have set up that could be released at any time.
Okay.
And the gas is not made to kill you; it's made to what do you call it?
Incapacitate.
Incapacitate. Yep.
All right. After getting that information from her, when she finally does leave the ship, I'm going to put out a call to all the ship crew to meet on deck. We need to talk.
Okay.
Any chance, Greg, that mask came through? That Half-Fed was able to get the mask?
I'll give her a roll.
I'm guessing
Do her
I'm guessing ahead
profession
of
roll.
us.
Unfortunately, no, she was not.
Okay, shit.
Rolled a 3.
That would come in handy.
But
Put a 1-star
to
review
that
under
point, when you make it back to everybody, Tamarin will come with a few more things. And she says, I bring parting gifts. She will hand to Ballister, since you seem to be the captain, she will hand you 4 serums of appearance change. And she will say, quick reminder, these are permanent. And then she will also give you 2 spell gems of disguise self. And lastly, she gives you 3 glamored fusion seals, 5th level. Which, when put as an upgrade on a weapon, it can cause the weapon to appear as anything else you want it to appear as.
Right. That's awesome.
Now you can be whoever you want to be.
It's a very Septimus item.
She will also give you the key card she has that she said she would give you. Looks to be a little metal key card with some type of thing you insert into a lock.
Oh yeah,
And she will
Septimus is going to
mention-
glamour his weapon. He's
Yeah,
going to turn it
tell
from a
us all
sword
about
cane
that
to a cane
insertion.
sword.
She will
Gonna
also
go
say,
fourth key.
curious like, if you'd like to get into the bloodline locks, mayhap you bring a hand of one of the Aslanti, if you can keep hidden.
We're gonna have dice deal.
He takes out a filing cabinet full of them.
Well, can dice deal do something where he can temporarily embed us with that DNA?
I like to think Dicel just swished out his arm with the hand. Hit that his hand with that hand.
I just
there's,
like, oh, that's easy. You see him
Greg.
in one smooth motion. Take out a meat cleaver, take
If
off
you
his own
remember-
hand.
If you remember, Greg, there's a reason that I skinned that whole hand without damaging the fingerprints before.
Yeah.
That was like day 1, I think.
So are you
yeah,
trying to make
I can make a glove out
an
of that.
Aslanti glove?
Yeah,
No, he's making
Okay.
an Aslanti suit for NV7.
I could. Do you want to see?
I I sent you a message to Greg, by the way, in
Okay.
Gilded of what purchases sets was made the day before.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. You sent it to everybody, not just me. But yeah. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
it was in the chat with the everything.
Awesome.
We lost MV7.
Well,
Oh,
then
no,
I guess I
Aeon
don't
is
really need to
done.
meet with the group like I thought I did, because I was going to start having to still research how to get past the blood locks, which seems that's been taken care of. We've got the armor, which we can wear, and then we can also use the potions. But you're saying it's permanent, like forever.
The serums of appearance change. One, they cannot change your race. They can only change you to look like a different person of the same race. But yes, they are permanent. They restructure yourself to look like that.
Well, I can't use that.
When you
It's-
say restructure, does that mean organically, like all around?
Yeah.
So if they have gills, you get gills?
Well,
Only
they
if you
again,
are
they can't
race.
change your race. Like if you use it, you can't change your race with it.
Yeah,
How-
you can become a Vesk or a squid person.
How
Tigger
is
was one of those,
Lanty? Does Septimus look?
So Septimus, Aslanti generally have pretty steep widow's peak with black hair that they usually keep back. They usually have olive or bronzish skin with purple eyes. So
In that
not
case, the hollow.
too much, but you do look human, which helps a lot.
In that case, the hollow skin will be programmed to look as
Yeah,
Lanty.
just
Okay.
Just
now you look
cover
as
your
Lanty.
ears.
This is my shit. They're not using it. They can use the race changing magic bullshit stuff. This hollow skin's mine.
I'm pretty sure I can get by either way. I already look mostly human. It's just the stitching marks.
Roll a anyone who's has ranks in culture can roll a culture check here to see if you know
If it has
something.
anything to do with religion, I get the what do you call it? I get the
It's not
low
religion.
religion.
25.
16.
Okay, well, the 25, you know that there's an actual entire non-human army that the Aslanti have. They're considered second-class citizens. That they do work with people that aren't Aslanti, but they are considered almost half slave-like. So you imagine
of one
if a
species,
couple
or-
of people were not Aslanti, you might be able to get by with that.
Is it one species that's these second-class citizens, or is it multiples that are just kind of welcomed into the Empire as long as they serve? type
There's
thing?
quite a lot. It's generally any species within the Vesk systems. Oh, sorry, the Aslanti systems.
Is that including Vesk? Because that's going to be a big issue.
He's
With
going to be the prisoner we're
25
escorting. We're doing a Chewbacca with him.
With the 25, you've seen different aliens, a lot of which you don't know anything about, but you've never seen anything combined about a Vesk being within it.
Yeah, that's what my thought was.
We're going
But
to
you don't know
Chewbacca
if they would take
Orangate.
them as slaves. Maybe you don't know.
Well, I'm gonna pose as a slave, huh?
Well, a prisoner. We're going to be using you as the excuse that we're transporting you into the prison. You're our Chewbacca.
And NV7, how likely is it that you could infiltrate their
Gag
systems?
has PTSD flashbacks as he says prisoner. I say, okay. Just shrugs his head and says, okay.
As a curiosity, NV7, how able would you be in infiltrating the prison systems and creating a false prisoner transport file?
And MV7 shrugs.
Who knows, Septimus? It's not entirely up to me. It's up to the will of the gods.
Please don't tell me you're one of those who bullshit about religion so much.
No, I mean, genuinely, sometimes I am incredibly acute at what I do, and sometimes I don't even know how to open up my own PDF files. I don't know, Septimus. It's all just a fluke with me.
I mean, I would put that more as a fault of your own rather than expelling it onto some nebulous idea of deity. But
I'm sorry, Septimus. I stopped paying attention.
I always have to struggle to remember why I actually respect you out of everyone on the crew. I always forget.
Yes, you can actually ask Tamara in that, and she will say, I should be able to hack the systems.
Actually,
But
yeah,
not-
I should be able to now integrate. If the systems are anything similar to the protocols that they run on the ship, They can be synonymous with the systems that they might operate on a
Yep.
prison.
Are the systems written in C# or in Python?
They're written
Simple.
in Node.js. They take forever to run.
Oh fuck!
Jesus.
No, but they will. She will say, just keep track. Countermeasures are always there.
Well then, I am feeling underarmed, under-armored, and feel like we're running into a death trap. Let's do this.
Perfect.
NV7 pulls out a decking rig.
Don't you worry, NV7. I am a Nova Hot decking whiz. We'll get him.
Small chance of success, large chance of death. What are we waiting for?
I think the question we should be asking here, NV7, is not whether or not I'm going to be able to hack their systems. The question is whether or not I'm going to have the opportunity to hack their systems.
he gestures a hand towards one of the mini displays, and he plays back the footage of him opening fire on a station into a crowd of people.
Exhibit A. That.
Do you have any way to disguise yourself at least? That would be useful.
NV7, you see him reach below his engineering station. There's a filing cabinet. He reaches towards one of the sections that say Plan B. He opens it up and he takes out a can of spray paint and a wig.
I am not too sure if that would work. These spell gems that we were handed, are we even capable of utilizing them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I thought they were in terms of you had to be...
You can use
So
it. I know that.
Ballister can use them.
Yep. Okay.
He's probably the only one who can use them.
That's right, he's the only mystic. Or psychic, whatever.
He's the only one with access to spells, I think.
Yeah.
So, who's using the glamored fusion seals?
I'm gonna take one. If no one else, if there's no, Orangag needs to get one.
He just
How
summoned
much-
his weapons. He just
Oh, does
summoned
he?
his weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How many fusion seals do we have?
I can literally conceal my entire my entire
She gave
gear
3. Yeah.
inside my body. I'm the perfect smuggler.
Sounds like
You're the perfect. You're the perfect false prisoner. But I'll take one of the seals and use it on my pistol. So my pistol looks more like their regular weapon.
Yes, Chrysanth. I also think this is going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah. NV7 takes one of the seals and he changes one of his auto rifles into an engineering tool.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll take the last one and I'll put it on my azimuth laser rifle.
All right. What do you make it look like?
Shit, make it look like an Aslanti rifle. You're going to be poising as
that's
the
what I'm gonna
officer.
do. Yeah, I'll make it
That's
look
what
like
I've
one of the Clancy rifles.
And
Yeah.
who's wearing
So my
Aslanti armor?
pistol's-
Anyone?
I will.
Well, we have troop and the commander battle dress, right?
And you have, yes. You actually have a commander, though it's fitted for a female's body. You could use the appearance change if you want to make that work, but that is
How many
permanent.
appearance changes do we have?
4.
Now,
Well, you
how
can
much
use-
I can fix that.
I'm gonna take all 4 of the appearance change and go to my cabin.
I will say we have the spell gems in disguise self. You could actually disguise yourself with the spell gem, you know. But if you want to use the appearance changer, go ahead.
Yeah, you do have 2 spell gems as disguise self. Disguise self, though, only last how long? Really? You're gonna make me-
5,500 hours.
Yes, exactly.
10 minutes per level.
That's not how you spell it. Disguise self, Starfinder. It didn't actually tell me in the module.
It-
That's
All
it's,
right.
It's 10 minutes per. It's 10 minutes per the spell level.
Let's do this shit. I'm gonna
So
get the
be-
ship revved and ready to
level 1.
leave.
It'd be 10 minutes.
We can do this on flight. So I get the ship.
Oh yeah, you can start heading there.
And we head there.
Someone roll a. Are you going through the drift, or are you going to go through Aslanti space?
Which is quicker? Because me and the captain were going over the star pathway, the star charts and pathways, and
Yeah,
So we'd have an idea.
last episode you found out that through the drift would be a D6 days. It'd be a D6 plus 2 days to go traditionally.
through
Well,
the
we're
drift.
going
Then?
through the drift.
All right,
Do I roll the d6 or do you?
roll a D6.
You roll it. You're the captain. I'm just the pilot.
Okay. Let's see here. One.
Wow,
Made perfect time.
One day.
one day. I'm gonna have Heshkar roll 2 saves. Actually, I forgot about that. He gets advantage due to Dystel's working on the treatment with him. Time to see if he dies.
As we're moving through the drift, I'm going to talk to NV7, and since he can make level 4 items, I am going to have him put together a couple Mark II frag grenades.
Does he get any bonuses for? Because that might nullify my whole thing here. Does he get any bonuses for me being there with him at the moment?
Do you have technological crafting as a skill?
I think
can
he's
do
talking about the.
augmentations and not you for Farstar.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I actually need to be right back too. So why don't we take a nice little 5-minute?
Okay.
Oh, thank
5
God! I
minutes.
was getting tired of you people anyway.
Now that Bal's just gone, I'll do his favorite filter.
And burn it. Burn it. Burn it with fire. I'll go get the melters and the flamers.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
I really want to give Septimus a bolter. Because that'd be awesome, just having Septimus with a bolter firing literal grenades at people. Oh god. I really appreciate. I rewatched the Astartes animation that was done a while ago. I rewatched that recently. I really love the effect of just seeing people's limbs blowing apart from the bolter shots because so good.
It's that fan animation, right?
Yeah, that's the fan animation one. That the Games Workshop then hired him, and I don't think he's produced anything yet, but it's meant to be like coming out on their own platform, which they don't advertise to anyone. It's just terrible
No.
business practice. But yeah, Astartes was there. Damn good
I
series.
heard about it.
Mm.
I don't
I
know
really
much
recommend it.
about 40k lore.
Even without knowing, it still looks amazing.
Yes. No, I know a little bit the basics. You know, the Imperium of Men are the closest things that comes to the good guys.
Oh no, they're not. No, they're not at all. No one's a good
that's
guy.
why.
No one is a
That's
good
why
guy.
I
That's
put
why
a
it's so
ton.
good.
That's why I put a ton of quotes because
I mean, they're not as bad as the thingy, the fucking elves. What they called?
Tau.
No, not the Tau. They're the weebs. The Eldar. The
other.
is it Drakari? Or the Dark Eldar?
Well, the Dark Elves, if they are anything like the Dark Elves from Warhammer, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Drukari from Warhammer.
Yeah.
40k are.
I know that
They're
they're
the evil of evil. So we're not the Imperial Man isn't as bad as the Drukari, at least. So there's that.
Yeah. So they have the Space Marines. There's the Necrons that are basically cyborg undead that simply go to planet and destroy it or assimilate it. I don't know.
The Necrons are basically they were life forms like millennia ago. They woke up, they found these new species that basically in their front gardens and said, "Get the fuck off my lawn."
Yeah.
Apart from the based Necron who goes around collecting shit. What's his name again?
There's the big guys that the aliens that you fight in Space Hulk, in the Space Hulk game. The Chrysalids? No, I don't think it's.
You're talking of the Why am I blanking?
Talk about the Tyranids?
Tyranids.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
just
the Tyranids.
they just go to planet, destroy everything, and
They consume it, assimilate it, build it,
Yeah.
and then they move on to the
Alright,
next world as a
everybody.
hive mind.
Shut up, I'm back.
Hello,
Now you can
Ow.
continue.
Actually, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be enlisting NV7 to be making stuff for Septimus because fuck, I
yeah.
didn't realize how undergeared we were.
We are massively undergeared. Well, a lot of us are still using level 1 equipment, and we're what, level 5, level 4?
4.
Yeah.
Yes. And we
I
are.
have level 1 armor, level 1
That-
weaponry.
Thing is, it's not like Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons where you can get like a one weapon or one armor slot and still be, staying within the curve of progression. No, this system assumes that you're getting modifications to your guns, modifications to your armor, modifications to yourself. This system just assumes you have a bit of meta knowledge on
Yep.
the curve of progression.
But yeah, I would say I need better armor. Light armor. That light armor means I can't get many.
It makes a
I
huge
can't
just
get
gonna say
many
this.
attachments.
There really isn't very much difference between light armor and heavy armor because heavy armor has a lot of stats on it, but if you look closely, if you look real close, it also gets it lowers your natural EAC and KAC. So it always, if you build your character right, there's statistically no difference between somebody with heavy armor and light armor.
I was more talking about how many slots there are to
That's
add
what matters.
stuff.
That's what actually matters.
The light armor I've been looking at has either 1 or 0 stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
That's the horror.
The good stuff you don't get till like 5 and 6.
Mm.
6 is actually the next real major leap in our efficacy.
That carbon graphite gave a nice bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to have that. Thank you. But
And that's very
Thinking
basic
it's-
stuff. That's literally
That's
stuff
why you
that I
have
can do.
NV7.
yeah, but I need stuff like that. I was looking at what is it? There was a level 4 piece of armor. I've got my Aeon.
So,
Let's
were
show
you
to
able to make those
temp with.
grenades?
I don't know. I have to ask Greg. It's not so much if I can make it. What matters is the time. You can't fail construction rolls. What matters is resources spent and time spent too. You will always succeed. The thing is with how they do crafting is you get the schematic off the infosphere and you bring it to a designated either mechanic, engineer, or somebody with
NV7.
or somebody with technological crafting. Oh, our mechanic has all those. And what they do is they build it. There's no failure. Even if you roll a 1, it would be like it takes 3 times longer and twice the materials. But you can't not have it completed.
Speaking of which, go ahead and roll for it.
No.
Engineering for you, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the timing on things, Cajun? That's curiosity.
Oh, that's up to the GM.
Okay. Because I need an upgrade to my weaponry, definitely.
And I
don't know
usually
why I rolled
simplify things.
twice.
Ooh, 17 was the first one.
Yeah.
Roll another 2.
Can I help him by chance?
If you're not
I
doing
would've-
anything else, and NV7 allows it.
I mean, if you can try.
No, I don't allow it, Captain. I don't need help from your organics.
Go ahead and roll on engineering as Ballister.
I have no idea. Let's take a look.
It's intelligence.
Well, it may not be too bad then.
Well, that's the
Oh,
thing
if you're-
about you.
Oh,
I would say if you don't have any ranks in it, then you can't help him with it.
I have
At-
1 rank in it, and I have
wow.
a total of +6.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you have to learn about envoys. They're good at everything.
yeah.
So,
They're bards. They're good
and roll
at
it.
everything.
20.
That's +4 with my homebrew system, so that would make it a 21. But what level grenade were you making?
Mach 2. Mark 2. That's what I asked.
Mark
him.
2? What
Level
level is
4.
that though?
Level 4.
Level 4? Ooh, okay. I would say since you only rolled one day, you'd have to pick between one or the other. You wanted two things, right?
No, I
Two
only
of
asked for.
But here's the thing:
asked for
I
two
am
of them.
level 4. Level 4 equipment at me right now is basic level equipment.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's fine.
I think we should have at least 2 of them, if not more. That was my thing. I want one. Figured one for NV7.
How long will that take then, Greg? Because I'm wondering, is it possible to ask MV7 to upgrade Septimus is going a little bit?
So a lot of our massive equipment stuff needs to get done is during downtime.
Okay, I guess my
Yeah.
question to you, Greg, is yes, I rolled 1, so I know how to navigate through the drift to make it one day. Could I say I choose to navigate through the drift at 3 days instead?
Yeah, sure. Or you could just exit the drift a bit far away and just hang out in the middle of nowhere if you want to, even.
Then so
Well,
how
we're
much time do
planning
we
a big-
need? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we're planning a big prison break. Maybe it's best to go in when we've got the
Well, there should be a
equipment.
schedule for when the ship was supposed to dock, so you can look at that.
Yeah.
You look at the
Manifest.
schedule, and looking at that, it was supposed to take 4 days.
So if I had like
Alright.
2,
You've already done 2. Yeah.
so we've got 2 days worth to get shit done.
Well, 2 days is better than 1.
Yep.
So maybe if we're helping him, we can get even more stuff done. So put us
True.
to work.
Give me 7 points at a 3D printer in a corner.
Right, so I have a question then for occasion. How does upgrading weaponry work? As in, can you upgrade the level of a weapon to add more to it?
What
or
you do
does
is
it
you
make
look
you
at the
a new
weapon. You look at the weapon
Yes.
you have, and there's what's that? There's a really good chart on the archives of Nethys that has the next rank of all the weapons. So what do you have? You want me to upgrade?
Semi-automatic pistol, tactical.
Regular, basic, semi-automatic pistols.
Who has a microwave going?
Yep.
It's distill.
I already did mine.
No, you had the microwave. Your microwave and a body part.
Yeah, but I never wait for the beeping. I hate the beeping.
So you take it out 1 second earlier.
I tried to.
What type of what weapon did you have? What
He's
weapon
got
did
an auto
Septimus
pistol.
use? Oh, auto pistol.
Semi-auto pistol, tactical.
It's a small arm, right?
Yes.
small
The
arm,
next
yes.
one would be a level 7. So I couldn't build that.
Okay. If I gave a different pistol, though, would it be able to make that? Maybe.
That's the thing. A lot of the next tiers are within 6 and 7. So you'd have to I'll send you the
You can get a
I'm
different
looking at-
pistol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was looking at. Different pistol.
Okay. Yeah.
Or is it because I'm analog? It makes it more difficult. So I've got to find one with rounds.
Yes.
Analog is the basic.
Yeah.
Well, even then, I'm looking at rounds instead of charges.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can build energy based as long as it's not mystical.
I don't think he wants energy based.
Nope.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options if you're going for rounds.
There's the rotating pistol.
Rotating pistol? I don't even see that.
Rotating pistol, tactical, level 4. To
Yes, there
d4
is.
damage has a range of 20 feet, 4 rounds. 20 feet. What's the range of my semi?
1900 credits.
That
So,
would be 1900 PUBs.
PPs.
What's my range?
It also has conceal property.
That's really good.
Yeah. Where do
The
I find
range,
range
unfortunately, is not
increment?
very long. Yeah.
No, it's a holdout pistol.
Yeah.
It's a Derringer, basically.
Derringer. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I always call them Derringers. I guess Derringer is actually correct.
Well, I suppose for Septimus, it's either the pistol or the I don't know if it would be possible, but the Lashanta weave armor.
Armor. Well, what is it?
That's what I'm trying. It's Lashanta something weave.
Light armor?
Yeah, light armor. Temp weave,
Alright.
basic.
Yep, Temp Weave Basic. That's 1950.
Yeah, I can
So
make
Does it have
it.
upgrades? It has one upgrade slot.
One upgrade slot, which is typical for level light armor that level. So yeah, I suppose it's what does the group think would be better for Septimus, having weaponry with 10 feet less range, or better armor? And I still you muted if you're talking.
He's eating. It's okay. We don't want to hear him slurp down that ramen. Jesus Christ.
That's fair.
Did you just eat like half the bag at once?
It's only an extra D4 on the pistol, so I'll take the armor if that's possible. My damage comes from the trick attack instead of the.
NV7 lets out a heavy sigh as you see him take out this archaic 1880s looking sewing machine.
I'll get right on it, Septimus.
If I can, well, I can't assist actually because I don't have any levels and shit. So
Just roll a another engineering. I get you use engineering to make all your stuff. I think, right?
Yes, because it's feeding off technological crafting. As a mechanic, you can use engineering for crafting. If you pick up the you pick up the technological crafting profession, you can use engineering to do it as a mechanic. And mechanics are fucking broken in this system.
nice.
Yeah,
Thing I
they're
can do
nice.
for anything augmentation reality.
32.
32. Yeah, I would say you can do that in a day. It's not
Don't
that
judge me for my
big of a
hunger.
deal for you.
Nice. All right, I'll add that then. Thank you. Much appreciated.
You never asked
Sorry,
what
isn't-
color you wanted it in. So
What
NV7
color did you
chose
make it
for
in?
you.
It's Septimus black and greys and
No,
browns.
it's
not
mauve.
colours, please.
You didn't ask. It's mauve with a
back
floral
left.
print.
No, it's gonna be yellow and purple.
It's mauve with a snapdragon print. Now get out of my office.
Septimus will go throw out the airlock. He's not wearing that shit.
The captain will grab it before it makes it to the airlock.
I
He'll
look
wear
at the
it.
invoice. You didn't specify anything.
Yeah, no, I'll add it to his character sheet. It's in the Shanta basic weave. There it is.
What color did you make it? Mauve?
Mauve
mauve.
with a
Please don't be mauve.
snapdragon flow print.
Please
You can
don't
always
make it.
repaint it.
With.
That's what Septimus spends the rest of the time doing. He's
Roll
not
an
wearing
engineering.
mauve.
No, I'm joking.
I don't even know
Okay.
what this color is.
19.
Puce.
I have.
You make it matte black.
No, he likes puce. He wants puce.
No, I fucking don't.
Yes, Mr.
Salmon.
Krabs,
Salmon
after
colored, sir.
these days of that you had, he actually did 3 successes, and he appears to be completely cured of whatever disease he had. His skin is no longer falling apart. His shell seems to be recovering, though slowly.
Excellent. I'll be harvesting antibodies in that time then.
And
Yes, he seems
I will
very
come in
grateful.
there once I hear he's healed. I will hand him a data pad, and it will have our billing on it.
Mm-hmm.
And all rights to any of his DNA. For
I actually
the
didn't
use
mean
of
to have him go
antibodies.
with you. It actually makes no sense for him to go with you, but oh well.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh no, we kidnapped him. He didn't have a choice.
Part of his deal was to be part of the crew.
He
He's
seems to
not
be up and
leaving.
about. Roll a NV7. Roll a engineering check
No.
against him.
Natural 20. Got a 35
Okay.
plus.
Then you know that he has exactly a plus 12 in engineering and a plus 10 in computers. Oh. If you
NV7
find
walked
that
into
useful.
the room.
So he's one
We
step
suddenly,
above this.
our eyes suddenly meet, and I feel this confrontation. this influx in the pecking order. This still would see NV7 engaging his flamethrower.
Makes sense. Seems
Oh,
like
the still's not
NV7 fits it in.
responding. I guess that's just consent.
No, no.
Hashkar will actually will say, why are you bringing out your flamethrower after
Oh, I'm
curing me?
sorry.
What a waste.
I'm sorry, Heshkar. I thought you were other.
Oh,
in
Anvek didn't have
sect.
his headphones on.
What did you
I know.
do?
I was deliberately doing that because I saw he wasn't there.
That's probably fine.
Anyway,
NV7 walked in and turned on his flamethrower and
slowly-
pointed at Hashkar.
slowly, methodically, with an immense amount of trepidation, I tilt my arm from engaging the flamethrower and give the other bug a thumbs up.
I'm happy to see a full recovery.
Yes, I'm glad too. Thank you. And you see him put a little weird stick-like finger up.
NV7 takes it as a threat, and he slowly repositions the flamethrower back into engaged position. I notify the captain of our crew members rousing health.
He says,
"The guy's healed, Captain."
maybe I should go off on a shuttle on my own and just leave you to your thing.
NV7 would like leave out a palm before he would even move. He's like,
No, you have certain obligations. When you may have signed things under a sedated state, but that doesn't void the contracts.
I gave you access to my private hangar and I translated everything for you. I thought that was part of the deal.
NV7, are you harassing my patient?
You are absolutely correct. It was part of the deal.
Jesus.
What is the rest of the deal you're proposing?
I believe it was 2,500 credits per a vaccination. Oh God! And 500 credits per day on ship at 7 days. I'm looking at about 10,000 credits you owe, or there's a space lock.
I didn't get the poke. You didn't vaccinate me.
You're cured
several
from what was previously incurable.
I said
can fix that.
He said it was a treatment.
Yeah, and it was poke. The treatment started with a poke.
I point towards a sign in the Stills lab. We're not a charity.
He actually says, but you can get antibodies from me. If anything, you could create a vaccine for my struggle.
We gotta
cure me.
We got to go through the hassle of selling it, and I'd just rather get the money straight from you.
You know, Captain, there is a marketing opportunity here.
I mean, this is actually a massive breakthrough in medical.
I didn't know what Tom Cool said was true. I didn't believe him when I saw it on the infosphere.
Who gave you access to the infosphere? Or yes! You need to stop! I'm changing the Wi-Fi password.
I didn't think he'd be cured this fast either, to be honest.
Nah, he only had to make 3 saves and he made it.
Well, if he's willing to give up every single bit of consent for Distill to have a full patent on this radical medical cure, then I don't know.
Didn't he also do us a bunch of favors to lower his fees?
I'm just going to send NV7 a message on Datapad or something. Just, we could just kill him and say that his illness took his life if he becomes too much of a hassle.
That
no
would
one
be
knows his recovery.
NV7 writes back. You see him texting. Septimus, that would be most unethical. He looks around for an emergency airlock.
I'll just send back. You could always honor his name, of course. Sadly, Dice still only came to the cure after he's already passed, but in his honor, we'll name it after him and all of that.
NV7 looks around the room, wondering how Septimus is aware of the conversation going on.
Just stood in the corner.
He sees a coat rack in the corner. He gives the coat rack a knowing nod.
Suddenly, over the infosphere that you pick up from Outpost Z, Ballister, you pick something up, and it has a figure talking on his podcast. He has a weird green and purple beard that comes out, and his name is Back Murphy, and he says, he's like, bro, it's totally not manly to go and hurt people that helped you. I've heard these people, just like Tom Cool said, they're completely assholes. Just join my what was this thing called?
The Seminole Order.
Oh yeah, just destroy my cum order, and
you can,
and you'll learn how to be real man and how to stand up for yourself and not do asshole things like this.
Except for when you're in the position to take it in the asshole.
Except for when you're asking for 69 for 69.
Yeah, it's the beard. The beard creates this symbiotic relationship with whatever meat puppet it adheres to. It's the true mastermind behind
Yeah.
the
I mean,
Back Murphy experience.
Yeah, Back Murphy's really manly, you know. Someone who sends his
Shizer.
wife to go out and get fucked by other people.
So,
other men. Really
yeah,
manly.
exactly. What I am going to do is I'll reply to that because I don't like that kind of stuff showing up on my feed. I will post his private videos on the
Hacking that
Just
he had
find out.
some interesting relations with Yasoki a long time ago.
Hold on, let's just go. NV7 is going from threatening to blackmailing. Just the speed run of felonies. Let's do this.
Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going
It was
to go out
actually
there,
Kiki, by the way.
and since he's hacking already, I'm going to ask him to get me his membership listing.
Okay, Captain. I'll just do that. I'll just go on the infosphere, break into this man's private personal, and I got it all.
Go ahead and roll it again. Just see, that's a different network.
Okay, I mean, shit.
Ooh, 24 for me. No, 25, 26.
18.
sorry.
So +4 from him. Unfortunately, you don't trigger any countermeasures, but you're not able to actually get that information.
So what I do is I will subscribe to his service, go on his message board, and post those videos.
You're gonna do a. Oh yeah, so you can do like a. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
I'm gonna be like, so if you are looking for a real man, and I'm gonna have NV7 create a false holographic, like a catfish program of a real man.
It's 50 credits to get onto his membership to do it.
It's fine. I can still have 1,800.
If you want to be a real man, don't follow one who's put his ankle above his head. Your
Yeah.
ankle should never go above your head if you're a real man. To quote
Eldrin,
Nick McCrader.
correct. So that's what
Nope,
we
can't
put
do
up
it.
there.
I think it was okay to have said that, right? That no real man should have his ankles above his head or something. Or no, his head and his ankle shouldn't appear in the same frame.
That's funny.
It was something like that Makita said.
At the same time, I'll have NV7 use his AI Cortex to scan the web to see what
I think-
people are paying for him and to create a false account that does the same thing and charge
10
45 credits instead of 50.
You're gonna scam the scammer.
Absolutely. And I'm going to put it on his message board.
All right.
NV7 communicate to PSA. SA. Normally I.
And
I would
while this
never
is all going down, I'm going to use the infosphere for my channel deal, my TV show deal, and I'm going to have the whole thing broadcast through that too.
SA, normally I wouldn't just subject you to the captain's just whimsies, but this is hilarious. Do that.
All right, I'll start hacking away.
As soon as they succeed and it goes up, if it does, Septimus is going to reach out to contacts and immediately start
The cherry on the
emphasizing
top
the
of all
connection
this.
between Tom Cool and Back Murphy, just hinting at their association.
Just the cherry on top of all this, the picture we're going to use for the real man for our scam is going to be Septimus.
No, please don't.
Donkey, what?
Are you
Are
actually
you
doing
re-
that? You might
you
have
actually
some
doing
PvP going on if you do, but sure.
No, serious question. Are you actually doing that? 'Cause if so, give me one of those appearance changes, please, and I'll go make new AI art for Septimus. You think this is the first time he's done this? You'll burn the identity immediately.
No, that's okay. We're not going to do that to you, but we are definitely going to use Dice Deal.
That's good. Otherwise, Septimus would have died and you just only
I
have
can use that
Octavius
for
on the ship.
marketing. I used to look like this, but now I look like this.
All right.
All blood covered and everything.
Has science gone too far?
Science never was far enough. Get your recommendations today.
I'm not gonna lie.
Since-
I've lost track of everything you guys said. But anyways, you mean
I'm just
them
going
to
to roll
hell.
on other computers.
Okay.
Basically, we're humiliating Back Murphy, and
I got a
because
28.
Tom Cole
Uh,
insulted Septimus's
17
sensibilities.
plus
Tom,
6
Cole-
is-
Ba-
he's linking Tom Cole and Back Murphy.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat that, except
Okay.
not in British. what he wants us to do is he's gonna take the profile pictures I scammed and I fished actually, and he's gonna create a separate account that is a faux whatever that guy's name is, Back Murphy, and he's gonna have the exact same type of account, except the descriptions for this is only gonna be 45 credits.
And if they come from the website, it's 40.
All right.
This is how we're getting all the credits we need for our upgrades.
Exactly.
All right. As a final thing, you're able to do all the hacking you need to for that. Roll a diplomacy, I guess, to see how well you can sell this crap.
That's gonna be the captain's type.
Oh, shit. Yeah. 34.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That may turn into something later.
Because someone else has got to be able to help me get me a 35. Because
I think I can.
Well, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help.
If he gets support from the guy that's the controversy is getting started over, does that boost his credibility?
Septimus is helping using his underground network to contacts because Back Murphy and Tom Cool offend his sensibilities.
Do you have
As all this is happening, SA finally
25.
SA finally gives him the notification
Plus
that
4.
this has succeeded. He turns towards the captain.
Captain, as much as I do not like you volunteering me or SA, not that I even know that you even know about SA, it's gonna have a conversation for later.
Who's
But-
SA MV7?
Don't worry, Captain. I'll patch you in.
Normally, this would be an incredible security risk on my end.
However, I turn towards his camera.
Thanks to Board VPN, I don't have to worry about
You've got off the
Being
tracks. We've got off the road.
backtrace.
We
Or
have
having
gone
any
off.
of my skullduggery or
We have
corporate
gone off the deep
espionage
end here,
or
guys.
phishing
Woodchuck.
attempts linked back to me. Board VPN.
You forgot about the gold service.
By G Fuel. That's right. Grudge. Get your grudge fuel.
And if you find yourself in the market and you're looking for a better way to invest, you should consider gold and precious metals.
bench gold? Anywho, I don't know. Everything you said is true. Everything happened. The rolls were high enough.
Roll a D100 to see, because we're all in the medical bay now. Roll a D100 to see if the ship has casually listed into a black hole.
It did.
This is why we have
End of
that
campaign.
incidental engineer.
Actually, can we roll the D100? How many new subscribers do we get from Back Murphy?
Jesus
As
Christ.
you casually go into the black hole, you realize that you have bench and bowling sheets that feel great. And if you put in this coupon code,
I see the black hole warning sensors. I take out an energy drink. Normally, I wouldn't be able to get to the bridge quick enough, but thanks to Power Thirst energy drink.
Normally, I would be terrorized by the thought of black holes, but with my new pillow, I can't remember.
Explore
Our
anatomical
pillow
amazement.
TM.
Sidona's gonna go, why-
Ratanitu.
Sidona's gonna go, what took you guys so long? We created an influencer empire.
I don't always have
We're
a good pillow, but when I
non-millionaires.
do, I prefer this pillow.
Way better than Tales of the Borderlands 2.
We could be millionaires just from influencer.
I am really scared to say this, but you have one more day technically before the 4 days are up that you can spend doing something if you need
I'll
it.
make some more serums. More healing serums.
All right, go ahead and roll life science.
Or what's
Or
not
medicine.
healing serums. What's the one that gives you resistance to poison? Antidotes, I think, is the generic one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
17. Am I adding?
Bacon earbuds.
What am I adding medicine or something else? I got a 17 on the die.
Medicine.
Medicine. All right, that'll be 29.
29. Yeah, you can make a couple of them.
Couple of antidotes.
Unless anybody has anything else they want to say. 3, 2, 1. with that, you come up to the moon planet of Golta. It looks like a barren planet that's circling around some type of gas giant. While you're there, you do notice there is another ship that is patrolling the planet called I don't know what it is, but it looks like to be a pretty big ship, somewhat comparable to yours. It looks like it's made for guarding and battle, but it doesn't seem to pay you any mind as it scans your ship. You see a series of dull gray domes connected by narrow corridors, and they spread out like a spider web across the pale surface of this moon. The entire structure encircles a large series of docking bays with hatches that have these iris opening and shutting mechanisms. Auxiliary landing pads, suitable only for the smallest of shuttles, are also connected to each of the wings of the prisons. Eventually, over the comm, you hear you're getting hailed. A video feed.
Put my Aslanti armor on.
Okay. Do you do anything else to make yourself look as Aslanti?
I put the helmet on.
Okay.
And
You put the helmet on?
Yeah. And it's going to be the ceremonial dress.
I'll give him the glove for the Aslanti.
You're wearing a dress.
Dysel comes over to you and gives you this glove made of skin.
And I'm gonna drink one of the potions and turn myself into a female so the armor fits correctly.
Okay.
But the suit is literal perfection.
You could have just asked.
Now
me
it
to
is,
just change
'cause it fits
the
a woman.
armor.
Yeah.
Could you? I didn't know you could do that.
Yes. Oh, minor modification. It would literally take 30 minutes.
Well, then do that. Jesus.
Oh no, you said it. At this
No,
point.
it's happened.
Okay.
Literally, it's in the rules. It takes 30 minutes.
You could have spoken up earlier, could you?
No one asked. I'm looking at all the invoices for people things what Andrew is going to do, and then motherfuckers like make grenade, build armor. Like, you people have to understand nuance. Shit, I need a break.
We know what's going on the AI run tonight.
Well,
Hey, watch your language.
at least we know that
Not that
our-
AI,
our
you filthy
campaign
pervert.
is now brave and stunning.
Ravenstony? I don't get it.
He's brave and stunning and brave.
Oh,
Or
Jesus.
stunning
I
and
thought you
brave
said
captain.
Ravenstunny. I was like, is this some type of Castlevania reference? I don't get it.
Think Titans.
Anywho, when you answer, a green helmet with someone in it with a green helmet and a single red eye on the front, it's actually somewhat similar to yours, says, Relic, we have you on sensors. Report to docking bay 8B, docking code 785 Ultra 1.
Roger. Moving forward. I'll head to I'll have Septimus head to the docking bay.
Relic, what did you say? That I didn't understand the language you used.
I speak Xanthi.
Okay, you said it in Aslanti. He will say very well and turn off the call.
Yep, our pilot is down to where we were told to go.
All right, you set it down. No roll required for that.
Does he? You're not going to make a piloting check?
I
see if
have
you
to
don't
make a
crash?
piloting check every freaking time we do it, but that's okay.
I'm just that good, you know.
All right, Ballister, roll a piloting check now.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the piloting.
Nat 20. Take that.
30.
He does a quadruple barrel roll.
Boy, he knows
I can land, I swear.
That is a 29.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Septimus still got higher than you.
I'm not really trained in it, so he should feel really fucking bad.
I didn't get the nat 20 though.
Anyways, You land it. The iris opening opens to a pretty empty docking bay. All you see in this place is, it looks like to be some empty crates with wheels attached on the bottom used to transfer things around. You see against the back wall some stairs, as well as with a lift back there, leading up to a doorway. Looking, anybody can roll perception. 2 people, roll perception.
They're not gonna check our ship, are they?
I'll
We got
do it.
shit on this ship. That
I'll
That's
do
why
a
I'm
perception.
wondering if
29?
you guys want to go all in at once.
13.
Wait, so who's in second perception? Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
got 29.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 plus.
Well, that's good enough anyways. Ballister, you look up and you realize that there are 2 cameras in this docking hangar that you see, and they're in the corners of it.
Okay.
They look like just little lenses, but you can tell that they're cameras.
I will let NV7 know about the cameras.
So, who is disguising as what? If you're disguising as something,
You need
tell
a
me
disguise
everything
check.
you used for your disguise and roll a disguise check.
Oh shit! Yeah, another 20. I'm on fire all of a sudden. A 20,
Jesus.
19, and a 20.
I've got the hollow skin to make myself look like a Islanti.
Still roll a
the-
disguise, but you get a big bonus.
And the trooper armor.
Oh, you're wearing that under... Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but with that 20, my disguise check would be a 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hollow skin doesn't affect armor, I don't think. So
I'm a prisoner, apparently.
So you're going to disguise yourself as a prisoner?
Yeah, I mean, you see Orangag with his normal clothes, no white shirts, overalls,
Any type of
boots.
manacles or any other thing of that
Have
nature?
manacles if you want some.
of course.
What?
this guy
He's
would.
going to have handcuffs on him, of course, but they're going to be able to
Yeah.
be broken when he's ready to break them.
Yeah.
Like,
What? I got them from the other guys.
really? The ones with the leopard print on them? You couldn't find something better?
They wanted them to be fussy.
It's the fuzzy pink handcuffs.
They like it when they're fussy. Don't complain.
That's the one thing I
Alright.
keep being asked the blacksmith that I just don't feel comfortable making.
Who is anyone disguise? Does
22.
anyone have ranks in disguise self?
I do.
I do.
Disguise. Yeah.
What thing people ask you to make handcuffs?
If you have if you have rank, you could use it to make handcuffs. If you have ranks in disguise, you can disguise someone else.
Okay.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I have ranks in it.
So someone can roll for Orangag to see how well you can, add handcuffs to him, make it look like it's serious, like you would imagine a prisoner would be.
But should
What I'm trying
20,
to hide is my augmentation.
24?
24. Okay.
I'll try and help disguise NV7, I guess, unless NV7 is just going to go like a...
NV7. One. How are you going to argue why you're bringing the ship's mechanic droid with y'all? It's going to be hard to argue.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I can see you arguing is like saying that this droid needs some maintenance. Send them to the area where you send the other droids.
What does Septimus
Security
get, by the
droid.
way, on your...
22.
That would give NV7 an inside into the facility.
Yeah, that was my thing, but then there's also the ship to think of. We don't want
Yeah,
them...
are they going to look through our ship? Because we got shit on here that ain't up to code.
The captain could always persuade them in the manner of, we need to discuss things before we...
I will remind you that the Tamarin said that they were going to expect to pick up UPBs.
Yep, 5,500.
Well...
5,000.
Oh, 5,000? Okay.
I think it's how much was
It
in
was
the
a
ship.
chunk.
Yeah, it was
We
a
got
decent
'em.
bit. Yeah, you haven't used them yet, I don't think, right?
No, we've been using our own. I only spent with those 2 grenades and that armor about 2,700, which we should have had in supply. If not, I could have broken down the literal dozens of other guns I have.
Yeah. No. Where is it? Oh, it is this. Okay. Yeah, 5,000.
the manifesto might say something a little different,
I'm glad someone else logged into that and can click them. So I got Septimus, Orangag, and Ballister. Is Dice still doing anything?
I'm just trying to either hide or camouflage my augmentation.
I will, with my disguise, try and help Deister with that then.
Okay. And is Dice still doing an appearance change?
I'm not touching those things.
Natural 20 for 28.
Okay.
You do the Star Trek 4 thing. You put a bandana around. No.
I got a 15 for mine. So
you chalk in some Widow's Peak, black hair. You put on
my
some
hair's
contacts
already
on
black.
them. Oh, there you go.
Contacts, yeah. My eyes are green.
You should just shave the hair off so he has a widow's peak.
Yeah. And then lastly, NV7.
There's not much NV7 can do. Like I said, I don't even think they would even be able to bullshit an android into any other part of this facility, other than the part of the facility that has droid designations only. So what are they going to say? Oh, we need to bring our ship's engineer because
Someone roll a. If you have ranks in culture, you can roll a culture check.
Either me
Sure.
or you, Septimus,
Yeah, I'll do it.
because I have an 11.
I have a 9,
great.
and it's got pretty good. 25.
25. You do know that the Aslanti do, if it helps, I don't know if it does, depending on what you want to do, they do employ a lot of security. They don't call them droids or androids, they call them robots, but a lot of security robots.
Can we disguise NV7 to look like a security robot?
like an
Well,
Aslanti security robot.
Well, he could disguise himself by talking like this. Hello, I am NV7,
That's right.
personal security droid.
Can I use one of the gems on
No.
NV7?
The
No.
disguise, Jim?
I don't think it would work. Could he use it on me? Because I can't use it myself because I don't have any traits of mysticism.
Disguise self.
It only lasts for 10 minutes anyway.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
Disguise self. I actually don't remember.
And I think disguise
Is that
self
really
a
only
self-
personal?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I believe so.
That is the self part.
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
personal. That sucks.
Well, I have them both on me at the moment.
Yeah, so you could use it if you need to. Someone can roll a disguise check for sure on NV7 to just try to add different parts to them to make them look like security drones.
Bellastar's bonus for disguise.
What's that?
What's Bellastar's bonus for disguise?
9.
You do it then, you've got one more than me.
23.
23. Okay.
At least we're all above 20.
All right. We got 22 for Septimus, 30 for Ballister, 24 for Orangag, 28 for Distill, and 23 for NV7. Septimus is a little bit better than a 22, though. He gets a bonus from having the hollow skin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And who's wearing the armors? Anyone wearing armor other than Ballister and Septimus?
Do I think I could get away without wearing the armor is the question. I assume it's so heavily militarized that they'd expect the armor.
They would. You're pretty sure they would expect the armor with your cultural roll you did.
I'll wear the trooper armor then.
Okay.
I wear my shit with my lab coat, so.
So you're just going in your lab coat?
I wear my armor with my lab coat, so the lab.
Hold on,
coat's
I'm now going on as a security droid.
Mm-hmm. They looks
I
like they
use one
tried
of
to
those
disguise you.
It's like I'm
Yeah,
just
I-
going for
I had
straight
used one of
medical
those-
officer.
I used one of those crystals to turn my main primary offensive weapon into a wrench. You know what? I'm just gonna waving it around.
Or
All
the
right, you undo
speed
that. You can make it look like an Aslanti weapon though. Instead,
It is an Aslanti weapon. It's an Aslanti.
Oh well, there you go.
The
It's the auto
Aeon
one, right?
Guard assault rifle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. A certain Aslanti guard, a prison guard, comes out into the hangar, and he heads to where your docking ramp would come down. he seems to be waiting for you to come out.
NV7 would go to engage the cargo door. Suddenly a capture comes up. Oh no. I can't, Captain, I can't pass this. It's too much.
I can't find all the buses.
I do my best impression of the Aslanti, and I make my way down the cargo lift.
I actually forgot to ask. On your way down to open up the cargo ramp, I mean the boarding ramp, you hear in your head a chatterbug. So what should I do? Do you have a place I could hide? I can hide.
I'll report to the medical bay. There is a closet door where you can hide in. It will not
On
open
this
from the
smuggling
outside.
vessel, captained by the literally infamous smuggler, is there a place for you to hide?
I'm going to put him in one of my smuggling bays. You want me to roll?
No, it's good enough.
What about the other
do you
one?
put Hashkar in there too?
Yeah, we'll have Rashkar hiding too.
I swear to God,
Okay.
if they breed.
They are two bug-like races.
If they breed, I'll get the flamer. Don't worry, I'll join you.
The heavy flamer.
You just see little
Sure.
versions of them, like cockroaches, go out everywhere from underneath.
Oh, Hans, the flamer. The heavy flamer.
I'll get the heavy flamer.
Cockroaches.
So you head out. The guard there, he actually has his helmet off, and you see a younger male guard with the infamous widow's peak, black hair, green, purple eyes, with a bit of a round face, and he meets you on the ramp, and he says, "Well, first, who else went out with you? Did everybody go out with him? With you?"
Satis would have at least.
Probably be trailing back as in the position of like an officer underneath someone else, just trying to look like a basic medical officer.
NV7 is positioned behind Orangeg, acting as if he's escorting him. As in going down a ramp, he puts the butt of his rifle into the square of his back to push him over.
If there's
Go ahead, dodge this one.
they're expecting a delivery as well, right? I assume they'd expect us to come out with the delivery.
He will actually say, these protocols, you got to follow them. Especially with the alert status of, apparently, or actually, no, you actually didn't trigger that. He's like, these protocols, they're always a pain, but I will go inspect the cargo hold and see the supplies, and then I will go and start to collect them.
As he goes to go up the ramp, I go, "Excuse me,
yes.
when did you stop saluting a superior?"
He looks at you, like trying to recognize you. Doesn't.
I have
roll an
you
intimidation.
said I had the commander armor on.
Yeah, you you do. He just doesn't know who you are. Roll intimidate. And while you're doing that, he also mentions, also, are you bringing a prisoner? I didn't know you were transporting a prisoner.
This one attempted to attack us on our way here. We killed everyone else except for him. We managed to get him alive in the wreckage. So he should have to stand for his crimes against the Aslanti Empire.
NV7 gives him another shove with the butt of his rifle.
You asked for my intimidation.
Yeah,
I got 5 from
Orangeg-
my D6, and
Orangeg
I rolled
growls
an
at NV7 as he
It's 20
pushes him with the.
Yeah.
plus, intimidate 33.
33. Okay. And also roll a deception. Orangeg, you can try to help if you want with your own deception or bluff. Sorry.
I don't think I
And-
have anything on bluff. I would just
You can still roll it and just see if you get anything.
bluff. There.
Oh, bluff? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you
I'll get
go.
another 5
Bluff.
on that. So 16, 21, and 9, 30.
I'll
I
roll just to see if I should be beating harder.
9.
I rolled a 9. I beat him again to really just hammer home my roll in this.
I mean, are they being deceptive, or is NV7 just beating Orangeg?
Yeah.
I'm in character.
I didn't ask.
You would- I
didn't
thought you would
ask
appreciate that
NV7 to roll
sentiment.
bluff. What did Orangeg get?
9.
9 as well. Okay, so he didn't help, but it was still a 30. And he goes, the stupid Vesk, and he goes over and tries to kick you.
Join in.
I allow it.
we both just start
I gi-
kicking him until he's on the ground, and we're just.
I
Take
give the guard a blank stare.
Well, they're
if I'm
sitting there
staring-
kicking them. I'm going to join in and I'm going to be like, and you're
As if-
goddamn jelly. You know?
As if
I'm just
staring
standing
the
behind
guards-
him with a pair of needles, like, station ready,
As if
sir.
I'm staring the guard directly into his soul. Now the same goes for Ballastar.
While that shit's going on, I'm getting
While you're
cargo
looking at
unloaded.
Ballastar, I kick in the kidneys.
So I
Well,
scream, and your damn jelly.
Oh
is
my god,
delicious."
we're all trying to gang up on him. The guard actually kicks at you and he hits you, but it doesn't seem to hurt at all. It wasn't enough to do any damage.
I'm
No,
getting the cargo off while
mine was
this,
more of
this is
just
all
an
going
act.
down.
Mine was
Yeah.
definitely an act if I need to roll perform or anything like that.
I take out a baton.
No, it's gonna. He
Am I
actually
able to do that?
attacks. He misses.
Am I able
Just
to
gonna-
do that, Greg? Can I actually get the cargo off while this is going on?
I'll
you
help
can
him. This looks
You
like
can start
they got
getting the
it
cargo.
handled.
As you're starting to head up to get the cargo, the guy goes, "I am sorry, ma'am. What what would you expect me to do? I am.
You
It is
salute
protocol
your
to go check
superior
the cargo."
officers. You salute your superior officer.
Oh,
Then
he gives
you
a
go check
salute.
the cargo. And I make this the biggest big deal of ever, and I just keep going at him on this.
Jesus.
Get him on his dress code.
So that
Get him on a
Septimus
dressing
has time
violation.
to get the cargo and bring it down.
Yeah, he
And I
puts
could
his
be like-
helmet
and-
back on.
When
If-
he
if
does
this-
get the cargo down, I'm gonna be like, and then on top of it all, you let my man go up there and bring down the cargo for you. Ooh.
I would just walk
I
over.
give him
and-
another kick for good measure.
I'm gonna walk over to Velastar and do a salute, for personality salute. Ma'am, it is odd. I will deal with this officer for you. You need not concern yourself further with such
I'll turn
laziness.
very professionally towards him, give him a nod, say very
Commander
well,
Carrier.
and move on.
And with that, I'll kind of put my hand on the shoulder of the Azanti and just guide him off to one side, and under my breath say, "Sis, it's a pain working under her, but you find your ways around it. Don't worry about it. I'll keep your attention off of you going forward. Just this will be between you and I. First course, the bullshit. I'm just kind of make myself his friend as I'm just leading him away, so he doesn't think twice
Sure.
over.
I would say you could roll diplomacy or bluff, depending on how you want to do that. They both kind of apply.
Can I get help from Bellasox? Because this is like a performance from both of us.
Yeah, you can do that. Ballister can definitely
and-
help.
You get
I'm bluffing.
you get 30 from me.
That's plus
Nice.
6.
Okay, so I got 18 plus 6, 24, 35.
Okay.
You are best friends. You know everything about each other.
He says,
The songs start to play.
I got to tell you, working here is such a drag. Yeah, the superiors here are a pain in the ass.
And I can
Especially,
imagine as well. Oh, give me the name.
no, it's okay. You interrupted me. I guess I won't tell you. He'll
That
say,
was me out of character.
oh, that's true. He will mention, I forgot her name. So I guess he doesn't. No, I'm joking.
Big boysa.
Sedona?
No.
Big boysa.
My Sharona.
He will say, especially Iolastrela, so secretive and so the warden, so secretive and so
How the fuck do I spell that? Greg?
kind of a bitch.
Don't bother. Just wait for him to type it.
Yeah, if you can put the name, please.
Yeah, I'll just put it in Twitch chat and then bring it up on the thingamajigger.
Well,
So Lastrila.
well, I guess you
Illustrious.
can call me Michael Schofield because I'm turning myself in. If anybody
Another
watched
kick.
Prison,
And another kick.
Stop resisting, you reptile freak!
Someone help me get this thing to the medical area so we can check for diseases before checking him in.
Let me know if you actually want to do an unarmed strike or not, or if you're just doing the play kick.
I would, but I don't have unarmed strikes set up on my character sheet. And I don't feel like putting it over.
I'm gonna keep walking with the guy and just. I know that these superiors sometimes they can have the stick up their asses, or they can be the absolute worst.
surprised-
Bitches one
I'm-
or the other.
I'm surprised you guys got the Prison Break reference.
I didn't. But what did Septimus said? Sometimes they can be a pain in the ass, or what?
And bitches one and all of them sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Tell me, I think we're meant to be moonside for a short while. Is there any place where I can at least unwind and relax a little before I go back into service under her?
The only place I know would be the lobby. There's also the. Wait, I have it printed out in front of me.
No lounge, only lobby. Who would want to work for the Islante Empire?
The Islante Empire. They have no choice.
What's the benefit? I'm not seeing a lot of benefits.
Free healthcare.
No, the healthcare sucks.
He would say, actually, you could probably go to the cafeteria.
But it's free.
Do you have a... I am embarrassed to ask this, my friend, but do you have a map or the like? First time serving on this crew, you know.
A
I
map?
don't know my way around.
No, I don't. But you can ask if you go into the lobby. You can ask a guy at the desk. Tell him I said you're a good guy. We know each other.
Your name then, my friend.
My name. Yes. My name is.
Skip a go.
Why is it so similar? Io Venus.
Io Venus.
Probably Io is a prefix on a name.
Io Venus. Something like that.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Io Venus. I am Aeon.
Well then, what did you say?
Aeon. A-E-L-I-O-N.
Gonzalez?
It seems to fit the name you convention. So.
Yep, Ilium. He says,
I'm not giving him my real name.
Ilium, if you go to the front desk, let Ludius. Oh my God, Ludilus. Why are the names so bad?
It's the names or your pronunciation of the names.
How would you pronounce this name? Here, I'll bring it up.
Ludilius.
Ludilius, yeah.
Ludilius.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ludilius.
God damn it. When the Brazilian can pronounce it better than me.
Yeah, that's when you know.
I give him another kick on principle.
The first part is just lewd. Of course we can pronounce it.
Ludius.
Hey, we're not all promiscuous.
Sure thing, Anime.
I love how we're prolonging this as long as humanly possible, and the whole time I'm just he's on the floor and I'm just getting kicked. No one. You just the scenes playing out, and like there's like the background image of a very out of focus, just kicking.
Eventually, he'll make it to the UPBs. He will count it, and he'll say, all 5,000 UPBs are here. That is good. Unless, did he find 5,000 UPBs?
We didn't use anything.
Okay.
Yes,
That is great. Also, we're supposed to be some supplies, food, air, and other type of life support type things.
I say we blame the Vesk.
Yeah,
Hey.
tell them it was lost, and when they tried to attack us, it was the casualty of them breaching our hall.
Should I take it up with your captain?
No, take it out on the Vesk.
What did he say? Take it up with the captain.
I say, excuse me, because I heard my name mentioned, and I walked over.
Well,
and I'm like,
this is walking with Septimus to the hold. He said there's supposed to be some food stuff and some life support supplies.
As far as I'm aware, I do not know the particulars. I was not fully involved with the fighting, but there was an issue with a breach from the Vesk before they were destroyed, and I think they managed to either abscond or destroy or space it. I don't know exactly, but if you want to ask the captain, you can ask her, but be very careful. She's a bit frustrated that we had these losses.
Roll a bluff.
Sure.
Can lie to me.
Can I assist that by NV7
18?
going,
Plus 11.
Captain?
29.
Well, NV7, the only one who even knows he's asking this is Septimus.
You're right.
And-
Never mind.
NV7,
And-
or do you not know how to kick a prisoner properly? This is how you do it.
As
What was-
as we're both kicking Orangeg, NV7 let out a mechanical chime. Captain, our calendar updated. It would appear to be that time of the month for you. Start handing him a thing of pills.
I'm gonna put my hand on Eovenus's shoulder and just turn him so he can see the kicking and just see not in a good mood.
I am Captain.
what was the
Karen,
total
by the
bluff?
way.
29.
29. He says, yes, that should be fine. I will carry these in, and then I will report it to the command station that they were missing.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll
Orangeg
do my best to make sure her anger does not get set upon you or anyone else. It's a balancing act, but
doing his best to contain his rage at being kicked by multiple people.
Just
For
waiting
about
in the wings with that
consecutive
sedative.
30 minutes.
Chrysanthus so mean.
Wow,
Do you douche? Oh, Jesus Christ. So, you head out.
only in a cloud. I only douche in a cloud.
You head out, and as he goes down the ramp, and he says, he goes to Ballister, and he says, yes, Captain, what is your name?
K-Ren.
Like Kylo Ren?
No,
No,
like
like
Karen.
Karen.
Oh,
Yes. Captain K-Ren. I knew it, K-Ren. They always ask for the manager, but
Is that a joke about me? Do I need to speak?
ma'am, if I may, best let my friend do his work, yes? And I'm just kind of position myself kind of so just to continue selling the illusion of I'm your friend, just let me try and handle this.
Her
Okay.
mouth unhinges like a snake, and a proboscis comes. You said what?
You say that down there, and he says everything seems to be in order. The UPBs are there. I heard about the attack. You lost the foodstuffs and the life support supplies, but I will go to report that to the command center and then get these UPBs off the.
Are you trying
of
to say a
your
man would have done a better job at me than this?
I did not insinuate any such thing, ma'am. I did not mean it in such a way.
Let's go.
Now
Let's go.
she
I'll
does
just kind of
the
hurry him.
Captain, should I reorientate kicking protocol?
I'll hurry him away out the door.
He goes down. He looks at Orangag and does a quick kick again.
I'm trying to go out of my way to make this guy so uncomfortable. He wants nothing more to do with me. He wants to get away as fast as
He
possible.
rolled a. He actually rolled a.
Not 20.
No, not a nat 20. He rolled a 19 to hit though.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, it definitely
Help
hits.
him with that.
Yeah, doing 1 point of damage, and he looks over at Karen, Captain Karen, almost like looking for approvingly, like looking for approval.
You said he rolled a 19?
He actually did 1 point of damage.
He wants you to praise him like the puppy Simpy is.
He just looks your way, like seeing if he gets approval, but then continues to walk on.
I'll be like, good job, do it again.
He kicks again. He got a natural
97
19,
would've
so
offered
a
his guard
23
up.
to hit,
It
doing-
hits again.
doing 2 points of damage.
Well, we know what you're good for now. Dismissed.
Do you mind kicking him into his holding cell, sir?
So I'm gonna ask him. I need clearance to take this prisoner to the holding cell.
I am only here for unloading this stuff. I
God
cannot
damn it,
give you that
Griffin.
clearance. But
So
if you go
I'm
in
gonna
and talk in,
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna give him the sternest look. Even through my helmet, he's gonna get the feeling like he just pissed me off.
You're denying a direct order
Yeah,
from your
exactly.
superior.
if you would like, I can send a message to Ludinus and see if he can give you clearance. He'll
I
look you
don't
up in the
think that's
system.
gonna be fast enough. Who is above Ludius?
I'll step forward into a salute and, ma'am, don't worry, I can deal with this. And if you wait here, I'll make sure all authorities obtained for us.
Oh, very well. Take care of it, and I'll march my ass back up in the ship.
See, it's a balancing game. You've got to know how to talk to her. You serve on the bridge long enough, you learn. Come on. And I'll just take him by the shoulder, take Iovenus by the shoulder and kind of hoist out of there.
Bad cop going.
Okay.
I'll stick with Orangeg, assuming they're taking him to a decontamination zone.
I mean, Orangeg's not going anywhere at the moment.
No. You see NV7 take a couple steps back, like a good 10 feet. He does a running start, and he gives Eduardo a good people's elbow.
But I'm standing up. How can you do a people's elbow if I'm standing up?
We never picked you back up off the ground.
I'm not. I haven't
He
fallen.
was never on the ground.
We pushed him on the ground. We've been kicking him. We've been a group effort of kicking him on the ground.
Yeah, you haven't said you're actually kicking him. The only person that actually kicked him for
They
damage
did say
was.
they were actually kicking
You
him.
can do a people's elbow on my foot. I think
That's it. I'm getting out the baton again.
I'm
You
back up
attacking?
in the ship.
No.
Okay.
As we're going, I'm going to shoot a quick message to Bedestar, letting her know the name that Septimus is now going by, just in case we need to do the act again. Just
He
in case.
said Kieran.
Yeah, I'm sending him Alium for Septimus's
Oh, okay.
as
Alien.
Septimus alias, so
Okay.
Bedestar knows. And then going to try and see if I can't get this map and the clearance from Ludilius.
He will actually say, he will take you to the door, and he opens it up. You see, he takes out a badge to open it up, but it doesn't seem like the one that you got from Talmarin. It just seems like a generic badge, and the door opens for him. You see another guard, and you see a hallway that goes out to your left, and looking straight forward, you see another door. The door is straight forward. Looks like it goes into an airlock, and you can see through the window. There's a big landing pad out there that you can see. But looking down the hallway to the left, you see it goes down a bit and then turns into another area. You also see a guard next to the airlock, a similar guard to him, wearing a helmet. Seems when sees you come through, straightens up, and is watching. He will tell you. Yes, so if you go down this hallway to the left, if you go to hey Ada, hello Ada, but if you go down this hallway to the left, just keep going and go through the door there. You'll be in the lobby. You can talk to my friend. I'll send him a text before you get there. I'm gonna go offload the UPBs.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate it greatly. I'll give a kind of nod and head off that way, unless I'm stopped by the other guard.
Okay. Nope, doesn't stop you. Watches you go by. She seems to be there to guard the airlock.
Yep. As soon as
You
I
go
kind
around
of,
the hallway, and you
yeah,
come
as
to
soon as I
another
go
door there.
slightly out of view, as I reach the door, I'm sending a message back to the crew so they know there's a guard outside.
Okay, yeah,
So I'm
you can
letting them
turn.
know.
You can turn into towards the door, and you're out of view of the other guard, and you can send any type of message you want.
Yeah. So, and then I'll go through into the lobby.
All right. Lobby time. You open this door, and it opens up into a bit of an open area in front of you with an open hallway, an open doorway into a smaller area. You look around and you see a few rows of uncomfortable looking chairs that line some of the cold metal walls of this oddly shaped room. A large steel desk blocks the door to the northwest section. You also see a simple door that exits to the south, which is the one you're coming through. And a more imposing door leads to the east. So you got one to the north and east.
Can I ask a quick question? Right, the badges that we were given previously, what access do they have again?
They get you to the actual prison cell block. She would have told you that it wouldn't be to get into like this part. It would be to get past this person into the actual prison proper where they keep people.
Okay. Well, I'll go up to the desk. I'm assuming there's a guy behind it.
Yes, there is. You see a person who they have their armor on, but they're not wearing their helmet at all. It's off on the side of the desk. He's behind a computer console, typing away. He's on a little swivel desk actually that moves with him. And
Am I able to track where Septimus is going through this station?
you have some amount of communication with him.
If I have visual cameras or something, I'll have them turned on.
You can make it so you can see visually what he's doing.
To help him out, Captain Karen will continue to berate and be like, as soon as he gets up to the table, I'll do an open comm check to him, and I'll start screaming, "Have you got those damn clearances yet?"
Will effectively.
So he can sell the God, you gotta help me out, man. Boss is a real bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna like go ape so that everyone around him can hear it.
Just stand there with a very like drowned dog expression.
Yeah.
Using dog just waiting for it to be over.
Okay, so you go up to this person. It looks to be a male Aslanti. A bit more angular face than the previous one, with longer hair but still slicked back. And wait, am I looking at the wrong one? Hold on, sorry, I am looking at the wrong one. Ah ha 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 ha!
How dare you?
How dare you?
You need a roll
Oh,
for
there it
that
is.
at all, Greg?
What's that?
You need a roll for that at all?
Yeah, in a second. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Ha 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 ha! I'm an idiot. That's fine. Oh no, I did it right. Ha ha ha! I did it right. Yes. So you see who is supposedly Ludius there.
Ludius.
He is doing his thing. You approach. The speaker goes off and starts blasting. It kind of jolts him up to see what's going on, and before you roll anything, let's see what Septimus does to see how these rolls would work together.
Okay.
So I'll take the helmet off, which I imagine is how it's being heard, and just have like the hangdog expression as wait for it to be over, and then give a sign. I would assume that you are Ludilius.
Yes,
your Venus,
I am
should you-
Ludius.
Is your Venus reached out? He said you might be able to help me a little bit.
Yes. That guy is a very good guy.
Seems
I went to his son's graduation.
What was his name again?
Whose name? His son's name?
What is the name of your child? Is he for sale?
I'm not asking that, no. I'd say it is good
Thank
to know
God.
that. It is good to know then that he is of good character, since he
We
spoke
are
of your good
so
character also.
fucking weird.
I was wondering if you could help me. I am new to here. Do you have a map or something so I can find my way and not be shown up in front of my captain? You heard her. She's a bit of a bitch. You know, and
That is not standard, but roll a perception. Roll a diplomacy or bluff, your choice.
28.
And 28. And Ballister can help with bluff if you want.
Ooh, D6? Got a 3. And
The definition of
it's not
mid.
so great. I got a 10 there, and then plus
13
what
plus
was-
bluff.
Yeah, plus my bluff. 24.
24. So plus 4 to whatever Septimus did.
so 32.
32. He kind of sighs. Well, you know, they got their position for a reason. Sometimes you just have to accept that that's the way things are. It is for the good of the Aeon throne. But
You're not wrong, but they are still a bitch at times, and I would like to not be chewed out so much. as much as I respect the captain, you know how it is.
Interesting, actually. So, roll a sense motive.
Actually, put the same roll again. 17 plus 9, 26.
26 total. Okay.
26 total.
Okay. He says those things, and you see him start to pull up a map on his console. However, where is it? Oh, here it is. You all are jumping around like a motherfucker.
Well, I've been watching MILF Manor, have you?
Oh God.
The summaries of the episodes are just amazing.
And they
What was
call
your
us
total bluff again?
degenerates.
My total bluff was 32.
32. Okay. Great. He actually rolled very high sense motive, but you rolled very high bluff. So, he pulls up a map and he says, "Here you are. Don't tell you that I gave it to you, if you do not mind.
I will not tell a soul. Do not worry.
Also, when you go by, if you go into the medical lab, be sure to, you might see through the airlock, there's some weird undead things. They're actually gross claws. I heard about it. There was these gross claws that tried to rescue their friends. A funny little bit. They died, but their corpses made it to the moon, and apparently they turned into undead. But we're currently in the process of dealing with it, but don't be alarmed when you see them out the window."
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Great. Wow. Way
so-
too casual about those events.
Out of character question again, Greg. So the badges we have give us access to the prison block and such. Do they
Yes.
give access anywhere else? Is it like all access up to that level of security?
No, fuck this. No, screw that. I want to see the
You're not
zombie
sure?
space monkeys.
You're actually not sure. He will continue, since you got a pretty good roll. He will also say, also, do not go into the prison blocks. You need special access for that, especially the one to the northeast. It is off limits.
Okay, you can say no to this, and I will not say a word. But I am a sucker for some good gossip. Why is that one off limits?
Roll diplomacy.
Yep. Maybe not that good. 20.
20. He rolled a natural one on his sense motive. But he will say, "I'm sorry, I do not want to get in trouble." But he doesn't seem to suspect anything from it, from what you're saying that.
I mean, I won't tell a soul that you told me, but I understand. Don't worry. I best get back anyway.
Yes.
I did. Maybe you can clear something up.
You
There
do
was
see a map, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, go ahead. I'm going to get the map and put it on screen instead of having to say it out loud.
That's what I was thinking. In getting a map, we can just have it on screen.
Yep. So what were you going to say?
Easier. Perhaps you can clear something up to me. I missed a bit of the briefing that we were given, unfortunately, and I feel embarrassed to asking it to others, and maybe you can help me in this, since you've helped me already. So, the access to the different levels of access to this moon, like, is it you reach one level, do you have access to all levels, or do I go to one place and that place only, and I don't walk anywhere else, because otherwise I'm going to get shot for doing so. It's embarrassing to ask, I know, but I understand how security can be sensitive at times.
Yes. Let me see your badge.
I will hand it over.
He said he'll take a look at it and say, "Yes, this would get you down and back into the cell blocks. In fact, they will open, I believe, all the doors, but nonetheless, you are not to go into the northeast cell block. It is strictly off limits at this point. B12 that you're not to go into unless you have special clearance, though your badge will open it."
That's northwest. B12.
B12 is northwest. Yep. He said northwest is the one your badge will open, but you're not to go in there
But not
either without special reason. But the absolutely no point whatsoever go into B13 there,
B13.
northeast.
Gotcha. I understand. Thank you. I did not want to get embarrassed, and go, so I wasn't meant to. Thank you so much for your help with this, Ludilius. I appreciate it.
So let me go ahead and... yes, he says, yes, I guess you know my name. My name is Slim Shady. No, he says...
My name is...
I put the page somewhere.
He looks lost for a moment.
Thank you.
He looks at his own name tag. Who am I?
Who am I? Ludius, there he is. So we'll probably end it here, but let me go ahead and tell you what you see on here. At B5 there, you see what seems to be some type of command center with computer consoles and stuff like that based on the map. You're not sure exactly what's going on, but it obviously looks like a securities command center of some sort. B6 looks to be a processing room for prisoners. B7 is... I actually don't remember. It's been a while. Oh, yes, that looks to be a maintenance bay. B9 seems to be a medical bay, I believe. And B10 is...
I see what they did there.
Huh?
B9, medical.
B10 is a cafeteria. B12 is a cell block for prisoners, and so is B13.
Bingo!
Is it likely, from what we were told previously, is it likely that Sidona's in B13 then? Because they're kept separate, we were told?
You can ask about that if you want. You were told that it was kept separate.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask a guard that question, but I'm not meant to go there.
You're not sure where those people are exactly,
It's either
but
B12 or B13.
You were told, I forget by who, actually be whom in that case, but you were told that Sedona is probably kept separate.
Okay. In that case, I'll give a nod as we're wrapping it up to Ludilius, and I will go back to the crew with the map. And
already, yeah, it's on your datapad, by the way. He sent the map to your datapad.
Well, in that case, I'll forward it to the crew, and then I'll return to the crew.
He didn't hand you like a brochure.
Shame.
With that, I think we'll go ahead and end it. Smooth operator. Hell yeah. We just went from Starfinder to Dead Space. You're not wrong.
Smooth.
Woohoo!
The Aeon Throne is a big toilet. I don't remember what that was about.
We're leaving on a very comforting note. A full week of NV7 just kicking Zedward.
I got to show off the whole point of Septimus's character is that he is someone who does shit like that all the time. So finally got to actually have him do that. It's fun.
Yep.
Speaking of
Septimus, Cauldron, Sam, whatever you go by, is not going to be here next week because he will be busy doing fencing and getting hit in the nutsack. Wear a freaking cod piece.
I can't. It's not regulation. But
he's gonna be doing some fencing. I don't know if it's legal or not.
His excuse is your excuse
Curious,
is no, it's not regulation. We all know you're one of these high speed, low drag kind of guys. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna be wearing nothing like a jock strap, and you're just gonna be covered in olive oil for maximum speed. That's what you do. That's how you roll.
Didn't Sean Connery play in a role like that where all he wore was like naked with like some straps going down? I forgot.
I don't want to know.
I think you're talking about that tiger from Madagascar 3.
No. It's Sean Connery.
What? There's a massive difference between Sean Connery and a goddamn animated tiger, okay? And you can't use Brazilian as an excuse in this one.
No, in Madagascar 3, there's the Madagascar crew go in a circus act, and there's the tiger that he covers himself in olive oil and passes through a tiny ring.
Is he Greek?
Hey guys, thanks for coming and watching, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank you. Here you go.
Yeah.
See? You not seen
Good
this?
God. I did not remember that.
For those that are still watching, I'm sorry that it's already gone to this.
No, everyone wants to
that's
see
him
Sean
when he's
Connery
fencing.
like this.
This is Greg's hobbies, folks. This is what we see.
You
Push
found that
me
way
back
too
to my
fast.
pride.
Expect
Good night.
that outfit next time on Out of the Row.
Rogue
Next
Asagi, you know
Friday.
that's from.
Next Friday, I'm fencing foil in Sheffield at Bucks National, and then Sunday I'm fencing epee as well. So
So
I'll
if
be
you're in, if
3-day
you happen to
weekend.
be in Britland, then you can go and watch him. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, I think technically you can.
Greg,
But
does
they
that
don't.
video
They
count as
only go.
trafficking now?
They only check who signs up, and if you're actually signing up for the competition, they don't check if someone's just gone to watch. So technically, and there's enough competitions going on that you could easily blend in. I'm sure. Because
Oh, there you go. See?
Bucks is British University Championship in Sport or something like that. So it's
I'm gonna go there and
Flash
I'm gonna be
universities.
like, "Hey, are you Septimus? I mean, you're British. Oh, hey, are you Septimus?" Every person.
Septimus
see
is
my
telling
face.
everyone where they can go and get them before next episode. That's smart. Yeah. Get them. Get a plus
You're gonna
one
see an
now,
American
guys.
tourist, an American flag shirt with American flag paint on, going, "Are you Septimus? Hey, Ballister, give me a picture with Septimus number 48."
You've seen my face. How hard could it be to track it?
Oh,
You'll be
you
confused.
all look the same to me. Glower,
I have that
pale
disease
complexion.
where all faces look the same.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, this is the only good point of having a shitty camera. No way.
I was gonna send us to Dusty
I would
Tension.
never voluntarily go to Brazil. You're okay.
I was gonna send us to Dusty Tension, but I don't recognize who's on there right now. It's not the guy who runs the channel. Oh, he's a player right now. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna send everybody to Dusty Tension. If you don't mind, just lurk in his chat so he gets his numbers up. It helps him on the algorithm.
I'll definitely do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
I just let it
I like
go
I'm
and
gonna
turn the
see.
sound off. You can also put it at lower resolution if you're a professional lurker like me.
Wow, Dusty, you hear the way he talks about your content? I just put it on, turn the sound off.
No, he's great. but
Wow,
it's
what
not
a
his-
friend. You don't need enemies when you got a friend.
I
like that.
have 27 ad blockers running specifically for you.
Said
I
one
meant
on
like
Disney
if
Way.
you don't feel like watching,
Yeah.
if you want to watch more D&D, go for it. He's a good guy. He's very it's very like typical, not typical like it feels like you're part like he's just doing it for fun, you know. So
Basic.
they don't try to act like Critical Role. But anyways,
Or
check him out, Dusty Tension. He's actually a really fun guy, and he's always lurking and coming into our chat too. So it's a nice little symbiotic relationship. That made no sense. I'm sorry. But we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining, and bye everybody.
I've been great for all of this.